Hey there, Vampire Logan here. It's time for D&D. We're playing our Shattered campaign, which, for those of you who are new here, is a... Our characters are caught in a time loop, so we keep repeating the same day over and over again. And we're about... I don't even know how many days we've done already. But we're investigating things in the town that we were in, and I guess, yeah, last time we were... What were we doing last time?
Last time you guys were doing some prep things you wanted to do before the sewers. Found some. Hey, I guess you guys. Let's see. Is the aftermath of the warehouse.
Aftermath of the warehouse, we got the cane that had 3 comet matter gems in it from Gillian Mason, and we had our friend the dwarf jeweler put them in a few things to see whether or not they would last till the next day. We went out to the docks to see what was going on with that bit of commotion. And found out that potentially some bewitched coffee is making everybody a little grumpy after a certain length of time. And then our little friend the imp took a little turned into a spider, squeezed into the locked door that goes into the sewers, and found the thief that stole the eye. And he had a note on him that sort of told us potentially where it was and why he did it.
And so, for those of us who are joining us new, we are in a world where there's or an island that has a thing called comet matter, and a comet crashed to this into this island a long time ago, and people are mining it for material. It's got does it have magical properties, or we don't?
No.
Nobody knows.
No known magical properties.
Okay, so it's just
Except
refined.
it is the refined stuff. Although it doesn't trigger any kind of detect magic, is definitely doing something for you guys. It just doesn't happen to be magic.
And in the castle,
as you understand it,
in the castle that's in this town that we're in, there was a big gem of it called the Eye, and it had been stolen at one point by a thief, and the sheriff at the time and a deputy had gone down into the sewers chasing the thief. The sheriff had met some kind of horrible end, and then I started the whoa. Go ahead, someone else.
Celine read some books and learned some chronomancy spells, and it's very exciting.
Acacius is also very excited about that.
Yeah, you learned the cantrip. You still need to learn the first level spell. Also, I'm so freaking excited to go to the sewers. I want to find that eye. Oh, we found the thief's body. The imp found the thief's body and read us the saddest note ever.
Oh yeah,
Very
he left
true.
a note.
It was such a bummer.
He has a son and a wife that he left behind.
I
He was
need
threatened.
to find out what
That
happened
scary
to
old
them.
woman.
Yep.
Yes,
Somebody
he was threatened.
to
His son.
his son and forced him to steal the eye.
Yeah.
And he got locked
got
in the sewers.
Yeah, he almost got
Yep.
out, but they had sealed off the sewers because of the sheriff dying. So the deputy
Yep.
had gotten out and sealed it off, and this guy's body was found just at the sealed off entrance in the castle.
By the entrance.
By the entrance with this note
So
on him.
devastated. I need to find out what happened to his wife and son. They deserve to find out what happened to their
It's been
family
15
members.
years, yes?
It
Yeah.
has been 15 years, yep.
So we can suspect that the son is at least 16
Adult
by now.
age. Yeah.
Well, he was
Yeah,
an adult. I think he was
on a
teen.
trip somewhere, so
He was
already at least like a teenager.
Yeah.
Westhold is the town on the west coast of the island. It's barely a town. There's like some military forces there to keep brigands from landing on that side of the island and raiding the mines. But
Raiders.
it's a cold, rainy place. Not much else to do other than defend the coastline.
Did the letter have a signature, like a name on it? I can't remember.
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
It did.
it was.
Drewin, D-R-E-W-Y-N.
Oh, Drewin went. Yeah, there it is.
Went. Yep.
I need to find the Went family.
So a couple of things that came up last session that we didn't resolve at the time. One is that there's a conversation about what time Rain wakes up. And I did say that he left the royal rope just in time to meet you guys at 7, but that didn't say what time he woke up. He wakes up at 6:30, which is the same time that the coffee is.
Oh my god, we have to
Yep.
get Rain to literally sprint there.
He won't even make it.
Yep. And
But
then there
he
was
can-
some
he can get there
consternation about Gillen's fate and the fate of his cane and whether or not it would be left in the street. And everything that has been said so far remains true and doesn't have any unintended consequences. So and I spent like probably 20 minutes tracking down like what happens to this cane and like, wait, if he gets into a fight at the party and stuff like that, how does this resolve itself? And everything works out.
So
Very good.
he does get home that night, or he doesn't?
So last night he did not get home. So he got into a fight about his cane. You gave him his cane, and he
He did
stayed
go home?
at the party until nightfall.
Oh, okay.
But this is the first time that's ever happened because every other time he's gotten in a fight about the cane, he's been sent home by the guards.
Oh, okay.
This time, though, you gave him his cane. It's the first time that's ever happened. And I wouldn't worry about it too much because the stones aren't on it anymore anyway.
Yeah, for those watching, we figured out that these comet stones of the refined comet matter can allow objects to stay in the... We're aware of the time loop and no other people seem to be. So when we have an object that has one of these gems in it, it will stay with us when the time loop resets. So we have done that. We put a gem into the hat of disguise that I'm wearing and the sword that Hep is using.
That I have.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we put one into
Crossword
the...
is what that one's called, by
and
the
I
way.
put one on the
Yep.
potion bottle that has
Oh
the
yeah, in the
potion,
cork.
and then we have one extra.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And technically one's still in the ring that Celine won't give up.
Yeah.
Well, no, Celine did
No.
say that for tonight she would
Giving
let
it to the imp.
the imp have it.
Right,
Just to
I
see
did
if
give it to the
gave
imp.
her.
And I also said that he had to stay in my room if he kept kept
Right.
it, so that if he disappeared in the night, the ring would still be in the room with her.
Sounds good. Okay. Once again, your vision blurs and a force pulls you away. You feel a cool breeze against your face and something cold like snow lands on your skin. Again, you fade into darkness. You awaken the dapper drunk to the sounds of the celebration bell and Hella arguing with her husband downstairs. When you reach the common room, you see Hella wiping down the counter. A sullen dwarf stares into the fire, and a young girl shuffles her cards over a small pile of gold pieces. Rain is waiting for you again.
Okay, so first question.
Well, when I wake up, do I see the imp in my room with the ring?
Yes. The imp is there, as are the potion and the potion bottle's contents, and the sword, and the hat.
Nice.
Also, yeah, Celine again checks her book, and it's all gone, and she's very upset.
Mm-hmm.
Get the book.
That's right.
Okay, and it's 7:00?
It is 7:00.
So, was there something different we wanted to try to do with the girl and the cards and the coins this
Not
morning?
Not yet. I don't think. I think her. I'm not sure what her role is yet. I do know that we should go try to save the sheriff before 7:30.
Yes.
All right.
So let's go.
Is that so? What time is it now?
7:00.
7.
Yeah,
No,
we
all
just
right.
woke up.
Save the sheriff now.
Get the
then we'll
hell
come back
out.
to the girl. Yeah.
Let's go.
So we just fucking bolt. Can I
So
have
Oh.
the ring back though from the
the
end?
other things that you've done in the past as first order of business were getting notes out to Bretham and Marissa. Is
Yep.
that something you do on the way?
That will be something. Yeah, we'll do that each day. I think is just as a standard course of action.
Okay.
So once we save the sheriff, I feel like we should just go immediately and save the dwarf's wife, so he doesn't even have to bother doing anything.
Yeah.
Like we can get her back to the inn before he even freaking leaves it.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Okay. So then how are you planning on finding the sheriff?
Well, we know where the sheriff is going to be at 7:30. She's going to be at Area 15. And she is going to be jumped by at the very least 2 orcs and 2 thugs. They're going to come out of the alleyways. So what we're going to do is they're obviously going to be waiting for her there. We're going to go say hello to them in advance.
Okay.
Yeah. And bring
Nothing
Smedley
like-
along with because he can pack a wallop.
Right? Well, Smedley can actually fly ahead and let us know
Find
where
him.
he is.
Yeah. Scout him out. He'll be invisible. And, he'll do impish stuff.
And we're just sprinting through the streets to get there by 7:30.
Yeah.
So we're just
Meanwhile,
gonna-
he's doing a rather leisurely fly over.
Right?
Yeah. As you leave number 1, you look up down the road out of town and you see Gillen Mason approaching with his cane.
Okay.
with the
For
cane.
point of reference.
Okay, makes sense.
Getting through the gate is not difficult. Which direction do you approach 15 from? Or are you splitting up to approach from different directions?
Oh, that might be a good idea.
I would
15 is
say
rather large.
Hey, are we just?
It's like so. The 15 there has is basically the convergence of 3 roads and what looks like a small empty lot that goes up to the L in Heather Lane. So 15 is the center point there, where the 3 roads meet.
I feel like we should send somebody separate here, and we can send part of the group up and part of the group over this from the other side.
Are all the
Sweet.
buildings tight together?
The ones that are separated by lines, like just a single black line, are basically built right up to each other. Yeah.
Okay. So we don't have to try to sneak in between those. Excuse me. Because I know when we were down by 9 by the smithy, there was we felt like we were going between buildings.
Yeah. To get into the smithy, you had to go down to the bottom point where it looks like these 2 buildings touch, but they don't quite.
Okay. Perfect. All right. So yeah, I agree. We go. I don't know how to make this thing have a.
We should catch them from both sides then, right? Someone from this side, someone from this
Yes,
side.
at least.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
there's
what I was
3.
suggesting.
Okay.
Okay. Perception is not going to be the problem here. It's going to be stealth. Everyone is
Oh,
going to have to give me a
no.
stealth roll.
Okay,
Also, I'm going to
I'm
drop
just
your
gonna remember
guys
the
on the
long
map
rest.
here, and you can just position them where
Did you
you're
say it
coming
was?
from.
Did you say it was
Of course, they're
orcs
huge.
that were there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
2 orcs,
And thugs.
2 thugs. Which one of them might be a little disappointed if he's there without his sword.
I'm gonna look.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna look like one of the thugs that we had seen that wouldn't be
The
part of
previous-
this group.
That wouldn't be part of this group?
Yeah, like someone from 11 that isn't that wouldn't be here.
Okay, so
we knew there was 2. We saw the 2 orcs in 11, and we saw the
Yep.
2 thugs there. So I guess the spellcaster cultist will look like him.
okay. If you hold down Alt, you won't be bound by the grid. When you drag your
thanks.
guy around, it'll make it easier. Just hold down Alt and you won't get stuck in the top left corner of a square.
I know where to put my character. Who's going which way? Because right now everyone is literally spread across the map.
So
Well,
it looks
I
like
think-
everyone is converging on 15 from a slightly different direction.
Oh.
Hep is getting quite close, and Jules is back a bit and around a corner.
I'm looking like
I'll
I came from the warehouse.
Right.
stay with Acacius. Yeah.
Acacius is gonna take this one path because no one else has taken it. Unless you want to,
Yeah,
stick with me.
Celine will go with you.
Cool. Carl, what's your plan to approach from there? Is it through the kind of lot underneath the words
Currently
Heather Lane?
microwaving a euro, so
What?
he's
Okay.
currently
Oh.
microwaving a euro. So
I thought you meant like European money, and I was like, I'm sorry, he's doing what?
Yeah, what now?
That would be a weird thing to do.
Hope it's not a coin.
he would probably stick with Hep then, right? Or unless he's in a lot. Father, where are you?
Do you want stealth rolls now?
Where are
I will
you
say.
on the map?
I will say,
Wait.
Acacius, I'm so sorry, but I have a disadvantage on stealth checks, so.
Where is your father?
Okay, he said that he's with Hep.
All right.
Hey.
I will say, before we go, that I'm going to cast faster/slower on Acacius to get a +2 to initiative.
Nice.
I just really want to
Yay!
use it. I really want to use
Yay!
spells. Very
Cool.
excited.
Okay,
so
then yeah.
I'm letting you
it's
guys know
the-
before we come in there that I'm gonna try and fool them into not attacking.
Sounds
Okay.
good. Jules, move up. If
And-
anybody
Sorry,
at any
what-
point during this encounter chooses to intervene in any way, just declare it, and we'll go from there. So say like if anyone
Okay.
starts to get worried for Jules's whereabouts, just say I fire a crossbow or whatever like that, and we'll go from there.
Did I hear
Okay.
that guy
Cool,
talk
then.
that I'm
Cool.
impersonating?
Pardon?
Did I hear that guy talk that I'm impersonating when we had the battle? He said something, I think.
Yeah.
didn't he?
Cast a spell, and I'm pretty sure it has a verbal component.
Okay, I'm gonna just try and imitate his accent.
Okay. Why don't you roll deception on that before we begin?
One other thing,
Oh,
we're keeping our eye
double
out for
fours.
the we're keeping our eye out for the
It's a
sheriff, so
9.
we know which direction the sheriff's coming from to start with,
Right.
right?
The
'Cause
sheriff
that way
comes down the
tomorrow-
road that Acacius and Celine are on.
Okay, so
Figured.
we can potentially stop the sheriff before the sheriff even gets there.
Hi.
Yeah, I mean, we're standing
Hi.
here. Hello,
She's
what?
not there yet. She's not there yet.
Hello, what oh, yeah, I guess
Okay,
we'll just wait
cool.
for
That's the direction
Interceptor,
she's-
I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
So Jules, yeah, the one of the guy that Hep has the sword from sees you approaching and he turns to face you and it does like a double take and then like kind of like tries to sneakily. He's not very sneaky, but he tries to sneakily approach you. What are you doing here?
And then since I rolled so bad, I probably bunged up the accent, so I just speak in my own accent. Oh, you know, we had changed the plans here, you know?
Cut. There's no change of plans. What kind of change of plans? You can't send us out and then change the plan.
Alright, I attack him.
Okay.
We're all fine here. How are you?
There we go. Done. Whack.
We're in conversation anyway.
He was still in talking mode. He was angry, but I will give
Exactly.
you a surprise attack before the round begins.
So I guess whip out a rapier and go for it.
Okay.
Potential to get the information. But no. Gotta go
So
killing
did I have
people.
advantage on that or just a regular?
You don't have advantage on it, but
That's a 13 then.
yeah. 1 second.
13's
Straight up sucker punch.
with the blade.
Pretty sure
Yeah.
13 is gonna hit these guys.
I'm pretty sure it does.
It does 11.
And 18 damage. Do I get
you
bonus
get-
attack or not?
Can we see this happen?
Yeah, you go ahead. It's a surprise round. Just
Okay.
go ahead.
They're like
Retires
out
a
in the middle of the road while this is happening.
Dirty 20 for 9 damage.
Damage. Okay. Yeah, so he's good and skewered. And then we will go into initiative. I'm just gonna drop some guys on the map, not representative of their locations. Get this going.
Or their
Oh my
size.
God.
Make sure to
he's so
click your
large.
token.
The giant orcs, the size of buildings.
Oh man.
Did he go down, that guy?
He did not.
Okay. I got a 15 for initiative.
Did mine show up? It's
Yeah,
got
I see it.
19 there.
Solid
19.
9.
I don't think.
What are you looking for, Hep?
I was just
You're
asking if
Oh,
mine
rolling
your
your
showed up.
initiative. Oh, sorry.
There
I
we go.
didn't have the thing open.
Okay,
Oh, do we
so
have to
do
roll
Got a
over.
again?
19. Oh, come on.
Some of them
Oh,
popped
there
up
it
here.
goes.
Just a sec.
Oh, mine went in.
Everybody's but mine.
So Acacius
You
actually has a 21.
Yeah.
Nice.
Acacia has a 21.
Because of
Yeah,
the
because I
Right,
cast
yep.
slow.
faster. Faster, slower, yeah.
Well done. Okay, let me. This is going to be a quick fight. We are going to pay attention to what we expend here, though, because if you guys are going to do the sewers today, spell slots spent during this
Will be
will be
spent.
relevant.
Okay, you
I'm
guys.
only gonna use cantrips.
Yeah.
I just need short rest, baby.
Getting into close range with these guys is not going to be a problem. And what was the total damage you had there?
18 plus 9, so 27.
7.
Oh no, 20. Is that 28? 18 plus 9? No, 27. Yeah,
No.
27. That's right, the first time.
Okay, boom. So that one of their health bars is very low.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Are you going? Can you
Isn't on
move?
the turn order.
Can you move me in at 19, or do I need to roll again?
Oh, yeah. Roll again.
There I go. Oh,
Wow, those
it still
orcs
says
all
no.
rolled very well.
Let me try one more time. Thought my character was selected.
There it is.
Oh,
And hey,
pretty
you're in the
close.
same spot you would have been with a 19.
Yep.
There we go.
Yay, same spot.
Carl, you're up.
All right.
You'll be able to close range in one round.
All right. Not that I'll need to necessarily. Can I see the fisticuffs at this moment?
Mm-hmm.
I will go ahead and fire an Eldritch Blast at the one who's already been hit.
Okay. AC 11.
Wow.
That's gonna hit.
Dirty 20. And let's see what kind of damage. 7 points.
Is enough to take him down.
And then he's going to close closer, but not necessarily get within swinging range of these guys because, he is
That's
relatively.
my job.
Yeah.
Meat shield coming in hot.
Acacius.
Acacius. You probably cannot see this from where it's happening. Or can he?
Yeah, you guys can see what's going on. Yeah, you came in prepared. Probably you could close to range in there from there, but you
Okay.
might be better off with a range attack.
Yes. Where is the sheriff?
The sheriff hasn't arrived yet, so these guys were set up
All right.
before you guys arrived.
Okay, I thought we said that she had been nearby-ish, and I was like, oh, okay.
No,
So
she will approach down your street, but she hasn't begun to do that
okay,
yet.
so he's going to go ahead and go for that Eldritch Blast. I don't. Oh, my thing's not even working.
Looks like a
That
miss.
doesn't miss. Yeah. Yeah. He kind of like tries to go for an Eldritch Blast and goes, oh, okay. It's a little bit more off to the side than I thought it was.
Mm.
And he will close into basically. Oh gosh, I have to press the button, don't I? Alt. To right here, a little bit closer.
Okay. And Hep.
Right. I will close and hit something. Again.
Bet. Pick a target.
Do I actually need to move, or am I in the right spot?
You're fine.
Okay. Eeny, meeny, miny. Oh, I think I'll take an orc. So,
Bludgeon him.
probably,
Yeah, definitely. Yep.
and then follow up with sword on the other hand. Probably.
Yep. And that
Smash.
is enough. That orc goes
18.
down. That the first one? It was the first one. Then this guy.
Great.
So the other thuggish looking guy who didn't have the sword goes after Jules. He's gonna swing his mace at you twice
Mace to the face.
and miss both times.
Yep.
And then the orc is going to go for Hep. Gonna get really lucky here, I can tell.
No, he's not.
I said that to curse you guys. Okay, here we go. And he runs in and uses his bonus action to run right up to you and swings his great axe. 14.
Not gonna do it.
Not gonna do it.
Sorry, buddy. Not gonna do it.
This isn't gonna cost you guys anything. It's
Nope.
gonna be
Actually, I wouldn't even
Bloodbath.
bother.
Not
Oh,
even gonna
bug.
reach me before any.
Yeah.
yep.
Yeah, it looks like the orc is easier to kill, so I'm gonna go after him.
Okay.
All right, I'll move up to him and rapier to the face.
Right in the face.
Hang
10 does not hit.
on. 10, okay. And then scimitar is a 22,
22 does hit.
for 14 damage.
There's no one in this guy's.
Oh,
There's
he's
no ally
oh.
close to this guy.
I don't need it anymore.
Okay.
I have fancy footwork.
And you get it on. Oh, it's
I get
the
it
first
whether
one
there's
that
someone-
hits.
Just anybody
But
now.
But you get it on both swings.
No, I didn't. I missed the first one. If you miss, it doesn't get used up.
Gotcha. So it's once per turn you get a sneak attack on your attacks.
That's right. On any attack.
Got
Yep.
it. Ooh,
So
nice.
this guy gets run through from behind apparently, and he is staggered. He's barely up. Celine.
I'm gonna move forward behind Acacius. And let me just check the. But okay, yeah, I'm within 60 feet of them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Okay, the orc he just hit has to make a wisdom saving throw because I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead.
Oh, sorry. One thing. If anyone else, if no other creature was within 5 feet of me, then I wouldn't be able to do sneak attack. Or if anyone was within 5 feet of me, I would have been.
No one had attacked that guy yet.
Yeah. Okay.
If any of his allies were within 5 feet of you.
Oh,
says-
if any. Okay.
It says
If your allies
I
are
can
within
make-
5 feet of you, it's
it says
fine.
I don't need advantage on the attack roll to use sneak attack if they are within 5 feet of me, or I'm within 5 feet of them, and no other creatures are within 5 feet of me.
So, okay, it's
Right,
really
that could be
badly
arranged.
worded. No. So it's really badly worded, but
Yeah.
that means specifically his allies. Your allies can still be within 5 feet of him because that's the rules for normal sneak
Oh yeah,
attack.
that would be a normal sneak
It doesn't
attack, so yeah.
cancel
Yeah.
out normal sneak attack.
Yeah.
It's so badly worded.
Yeah, it is.
His wisdom save is unfortunately 17.
Fuck, man. I don't know if I've successfully done any of my cantrip spells. Because they keep passing wisdom and dexterity saves and shit. Well, that's my
Carol,
turn.
you're-
Have fun.
Yep.
Are we trying to save any of these guys or questioning?
No,
Not
we
today.
questioned.
We already questioned these guys.
All right.
We're going.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and hit Thug. Or try to, at least.
Yep.
Eldritch Blast, baby.
That's a
Dirty
definite
20
hit.
again. Alrighty. I'm pretty good on those dirty 20s. Too bad I'm not doing so hot on the damage.
Yeah.
Mm.
6.
He takes it to the shoulder, but he seems like he's okay. Cautious.
I shall get you
Lovely.
next time, you scumbag.
Lovely. Acacius is gonna go for that same Eldritch Blast. The orc that is, yeah, we'll do that.
Mhm.
We're gonna go for the orc because it's like teeny tiny left, and hopefully we actually hit.
It's-
Yay! Okay.
And that's enough. It doesn't matter what comes
cool.
There's
next.
one.
That way,
Yep.
the last one can be Hep's problem.
Yep.
I like
Like
golf
just
balls.
standing back doing nothing. Good job, guys. You're
Yeah.
doing great.
We're doing great.
Woo! I've got orange slices.
You get him.
All right. Hammer to the face,
Okay. That's a hit.
and then longsword. Oh, we're just gonna whittle him down nice and slow. Make it painful. I'm apparently really good at rolling ones.
So he's starting to
no,
look bloodied,
threes.
but he's still up. He'll get an attack against you, Hep.
Yeah. I hope you don't mind that I'm using your buddy's sword. He said you didn't need it anymore.
I will take it back from you then. And he
Yeah,
swings
you know
his
you
mace at
can't
you
take this
again
back.
twice. Both 14s, both the same as last time, and both
Both miss.
misses.
Sorry, did I need to stick my chin out more for you?
He does seem worried, having missed those attacks.
Oh yeah.
Jules, you're up.
He's going down. That'll be a 15 to hit, and
15 and 17.
that'll be
Oh, that's okay.
wait, critical piercing. Oh,
But you
sneak
don't
attack,
get the critical
17.
stuff.
17.
Yep. 17 is enough.
Bye.
Yes, you guys. Yeah, okay. So, due to the rules of repeat combat, you guys don't have to spend any spells, any class abilities, or lose any hit points to do that fight again. Because you kind of remember how it went this time. You got lucky.
And then if we go to the warehouse, these guys won't be there, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Acacius will take the time while we're having a lull just to cast aid. So we have that extra 5 hit points if we ever accidentally get into combat again within the next 8 hours.
Nice.
Could happen.
I'm gonna
The
start
sheriff
keeping up.
comes around the corner, by the way,
Okay, from
and
which way?
sees the results of the fight. So, what happened here?
Oh, it's horrible.
These guys were getting ready to jump you.
Not only that, they kidnapped
They
a
were gonna-
woman.
Oh yes. I was going
But
to
they
suggest.
did.
Yes. We can give you the location if you can gather some guards to go help her. Her husband is waiting for her at the inn just outside of town.
So she looks at you very puzzled. These are serious accusations, you realize.
Yes.
I mean,
Do I
yeah.
find
So,
anything on these
we
guys
have-
to corroborate our
Listen.
story?
They were gonna
we-
cut your tongue out.
Nope.
We
We heard them
we have,
Creative
talking
at
about
that,
it. They're
anyway.
horrible people.
we have found out that there's actually a bunch of cultists that are doing a number of things around the town today. Don't ask us how. It's too complicated of a story. But we've already warned Marissa about the attack of the stables, which you feel free to follow up on any of these later. We've already warned Bretham about the attack in the armory. They were going to attack you. We found out about that one. The other one we know is that they're holding a woman hostage in a warehouse. But you're going to need some guards because there's a fair number of guys there.
Well, we did just get rid of some of them.
And I'll
at least.
say, and the guy who
But I
looks
do
like
think you should
this,
bring guards anyway.
and I walk up to him, the guy who looks like this, that's the spellcaster, so watch out for him.
Oh,
And then
yes,
I change
he's
back
in
to myself.
disguise.
She kind of like kind of pushes some of these bodies on the ground with her foot and like rolls them over. And she says, "These guys do look kind of strange.
Well,
Not
I'll
up
tell
to,
you,
not up to any good, and they're not from here.
if you
I am inclined to believe you in this.
if you
Please
bring the
do.
guards, we can show you the warehouse, and there'll be if unless I'm mistaken, there'll be 10 more people inside.
Well,
Holding
I don't
this
think we
woman
should
hostage.
go and show you the warehouse. We'll tell you where it is. We have other things we need to do today.
Fair.
Okay.
Our schedule is getting incredibly packed.
Well, then just understand that there's 10 guys.
And if I speak mistruth
Was
to
it
you,
10
Minus
or I
the
think
4 that we
was
just
it 10
killed.
total, including
No,
these
I
guys?
think there was 3 orcs. There was 3 thugs,
Well, now there's one of each.
3 acolytes, and
And the spellcaster.
cultist
So
and
I
a
think that's
cult.
6.
You
Well,
cultists.
2,
was 3
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I have it down as we
Wow.
fought 14 guys.
I
There
was
are
not
only
paying attention
4 killed.
because I do not remember that many people there.
Alright, so 8 then.
Yeah.
No, we just killed 4. Yeah, you're right, 10. Okay.
There's a large-ish number.
Yeah. She's like looking through their pockets and stuff like that, and she comes up with what is clearly a hand-drawn picture of her. She's like, oh.
Excellent.
And she kind of holds it up for you to look at. It's like, and she says like, I think they got my good side.
Yeah, they're going to interrogate you about the eye.
I was going at it. You're better, definitely.
I swear, I thought people had forgotten about that by now.
These guys definitely have it. So, just out of curiosity, the first thug killed by Jules, does he have a weapon?
So the first thug has a crossbow that's across his back, and so does the other thug as well. But
boy.
he also has an empty scabbard.
Mm-mm.
That works.
We need to find a ton of comet matter and take everybody's weapons.
He'll wake up with no weapons.
So the sheriff Raelia, she says, "Okay, this is serious. Where is this warehouse?"
So we,
Show her on the map.
I think we can at least take her there. It's not far.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, why don't we just go in and just fight them? Save the girl.
Well, there is the
Can we
sheriff.
hand wave that one, Jess, since it's even easier this time?
You can hand wave, but when you hand wave a fight, it costs you all the spell slots and all the hit points damage you took the first time you did it.
Yeah.
Did you keep track of that?
It's
Well,
around.
It's video recorded, so
Yeah, it's recorded.
Right.
don't be lying to people.
But it would be a little
fourth
easier
wall.
or less combatant. I mean, we could just.
So
fight.
in order to hand wave it, you have to fight it as it was.
As it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
So anyone new has to sit out. Any new level spells and abilities you've unlocked have to remain uncast.
Okay.
If you want to do it, you have to do it exactly the same.
All
So
right.
I just wait. Are we still talking? Sorry, are we talking about the warehouse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just send her with the guards. They can deal with it.
She
So-
says, I will totally deal with this.
So-
She
Okay,
folds
and
up a
please
picture of
remember-
herself and puts it in her pocket.
Bring a lot of
And
guards, though.
Please bring a lot of guards, and also please remember to deliver her to her husband at the What's
Dapper
our
drunk.
tavern called?
Dapper
The
drunk.
Dapper Drunk.
Dapper drunk.
He super needs to know that she's okay before like 10 o'clock.
Oh yeah, and she's a dwarf. They're dwarves.
Don't worry
Yes.
about it.
Is
But,
he's on a schedule, is he? She says, and then said, "Yeah,
Yes.
never.
No.
You know what? Never mind. Sure, I can do that."
Okay,
You know,
I've got
yeah,
It's
we're dealing
very
with dwarves here.
important.
I've got one last question for you, Sheriff. Where did you like? What is your route in the morning? How did they like? Where did you come from? Because I'm trying to figure out where they might have picked up that you were going to be here.
I walk. You know, I try to get through most of the town before dawn, or shortly after dawn. I don't really walk the same way every day, but I don't know. I guess I do walk down this street more often than
So
maybe I should.
what street were you on before this one?
I was like on the one that came from the stables. So yep, exactly, right there.
Excellent.
I'll have Smedley go look and see if there's like a lookout over there.
No.
So and this is not with the sheriff. The sheriff can go off and get her things, but for notes tomorrow, when the kid goes to deliver the one to Marissa at the stables, he waits for the sheriff, gives the sheriff one that says cultist activity ahead, 4 people, bring guards. They'll be at this corner. We can even just draw a little map.
Okay.
And that way we've got that covered. We can potentially get the warehouse covered that way too. So
Sounds good. Cool. And did you guys have any task for Rain this morning, by the way?
We were gonna
Can
try
we
and
send him
get...
to like sprint down to the
coffee.
Yeah. We had wanted to
Coffee.
see if he would sprint down the exact time he woke up to the coffee to see if he could swap it out at all.
Right.
or just like fucking
Or
kick
take
it
it.
over?
Well, actually,
Yeah, or just take it. Anything.
the one thing with the coffee is if he can get down there, even if it's after the
Less people will be
fishermen,
affected.
yeah, the fishermen come at different times, so maybe a couple will be affected, but it won't be enough to cause the
I mean,
entire
if he
dock to get
wakes up
shut.
at 6:30, he can at least probably get there by like 6:40. So that's only 10 minutes of people drinking coffee.
Right. Yeah,
can
if you
drink
guys
that.
wanted to tell
imagining
him to do
him-
that last night, then that's fine.
Yes.
Perfect.
I'm just
Yeah, okay,
imagining
so
him
he-
sprinting and then like jump kicking the coffee.
Yeah,
out of
exactly.
her.
Yeah, he just knocks
Don't
the thing
fucking drink
over
the
and runs
coffee!
away while
Don't
sailors
Faces
drink
yell at
that,
him.
to
that
death.
Starbucks. I'm gonna get you Tim Hortons. You'll see.
Don't drink the coffee. He's just running around the dock slapping coffee out of people's hands.
Yeah. So I'll rewind a little back to like when you guys woke up this morning. You basically heard the door as he came in out of breath.
Excellent.
Yeah. So
Oh damn! And he was done before we even got up. Good for him.
Yeah, he was done before you guys made it to the common
Shit,
room.
bro. Good job.
He jumped, kicked it, and ran. He's like, I don't want to get caught. Out of
Does
here.
is he on a different time loop than us? Does he not get up at the same time as us?
No,
He
he
wakes
gets
up
up
at
earlier.
6:30.
He
We
becomes
covered
aware
this.
of the day earlier than you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We went
So
over
this is interesting too. This hasn't necessarily come up, but this is not specifically just waking up. It's like the experience of waking up, but elves and things that kind of are in a trance and stuff like that experience this as not as a trance. So they're not. It's not their normal rest thing. They become you guys. Anyone in the party will become aware of the day at 7 a.m. Whether you sleep or not.
See.
Okay, so sheriff heads off to gather
Can
some
we
guards.
bring Rain with us for the rest of the day also? I just feel like if we're
We
going
need
to
a
the
good
sewers,
runner.
it might be useful to have somebody again. Someone else.
Can do.
Cool.
You don't
The
want to
one
suffer from rain damage. But
the one other thing that we might want to think about is the sheriff. So there's actually 3 things as far as the sewers go today that I would suggest. We can do any or all of the 3. One is the sheriff might know any other great entrances, being the sheriff. We could potentially look at the library today to get schematics of the sewers, which would be helpful,
That's
of course. Or we could send our little imp friend down there. We've got directions from the note. He could take the directions, go out there, find out where the other grade is, and then we could open it from that side rather than having to go the long way.
Hmm.
Just thoughts.
Interesting ideas.
I would
Yeah.
think that we go in from the place that the thief went in.
We can. It just means that somebody's definitely going to know we're going in there, whereas the other
Yeah.
one might be more hidden.
That's true.
Who knows that you're going in there?
Well, it's
We'll
right at
get
the base of the
Oh,
right
the
at
people
the
in the
base of
castle?
the patrolled, patrolled walls,
We'd have
right?
to get our way inside the castle.
Oh.
How do we get
Well,
in
I
there
mean,
before?
that's where
Okay,
the wizard,
here's
whose
the
name
lore of the
escapes me
castle.
currently, lives, so we can probably get in there.
The castle itself contains more than just security forces. Umbard's lab is in there,
Umbard, I
so
need to view.
Acacius comes and goes fairly frequently through the gate.
Oh,
It's
True.
not like locked or anything like that.
I
There's
wonder if
also a council chamber where Tusker and Marissa and Bretham and a couple other kind of industrial leaders meet with LaForge, the kind of the leader of the town, and discuss matters of the town. People walk in and out of the gate all the time. The guards basically just make sure that it's not troublemakers and it's not too many people at once to be threatening. So a lot of town business takes place in the castle. So getting in onto the grounds is not difficult.
I wonder if there is a way through the sewers to get to the castle. Like if the bad guys are using that as a means to get in here somehow.
If they had that, they
grate to
wouldn't
the
go through the
sewer
grate.
is right next to the castle.
And we found that door had been grown over, so they couldn't have gone in that way.
Mm-hmm.
That door hasn't been opened in a long time.
I don't think that they've gotten to the sewers yet.
No.
The cultists. I think they
No,
want
they-
to get to the sewers.
They want us to do it for them.
Yeah.
There's been lots of conversations about the eye, but you don't get the impression that they know where it is at all.
Mm-hmm.
In the conversations that's come up in,
They knew
you've
where it
heard
was
them
supposed to
asking
be.
about it. You've heard them say that they thought they knew where it was going to be, but it wasn't there.
Mm-hmm.
And what else? Oh, and then them trying to interrogate people to find out where it is.
This happened 15 years ago. So they set this up 15 years ago and then haven't followed through on it yet. Jesus Christ! Talk
No,
about
they
a long
didn't set
plan.
that up. They're finding it. I think they're investigating it now.
Oh, I figured that they'd
Yeah.
set it up because he was supposed to leave the eye somewhere and they knew where that was, but it wasn't there. Because he never got out of the sewers.
Oh, so this
Yes.
cult has been around for 15 years?
I don't know.
We don't
Maybe.
know.
But they
The
at
line
least
in the
somebody in it knew where it was supposed to be.
let's see. She said I was to take the eye up north, or north up the valley and bury it on a hilltop.
Huh.
Is what the note says.
He never managed to escape the sewers, so it's
He
probably
never
down there.
managed to escape. Now, there's another thing that you also know is there is a cultist camp up north. On a hilltop,
Right.
up the valley.
Yeah. So that's probably where they went to find it. But I wonder what happened to this cult for the last 15 years, like you said.
Well, I'm saying it could be one person that then started the cult.
Oh, like has been
Potentially.
raising people together to do this?
Yeah.
Maybe.
This potential. Okay, so wait, what are we doing?
Yeah, but didn't
Getting in
We
the
should
sorry,
send-
the
isn't there
sewer.
also isn't there also a bunch of potential cultists that have just landed here recently by ship?
Yeah, he's recruiting people.
Was
So I
Yeah,
there?
guess
the,
he's bringing
the
them.
cult,
Remember.
basically all the cult forces that you know of, except for nobody, have basically landed recently by ship.
Wait, who's nobody?
We
Nobody
haven't met
you've
a cultist
Yeah.
that's local.
All the
Nobody
cultists
defeated the
you've met
Cyclops.
have come by ship. All the ones you've interrogated.
But what's this nobody though? What is that? Someone we met?
No, he's saying
it's
that
just the lack
nobody
of
we've
the
met.
lack of people.
It
Oh,
was
I see what you're saying.
Odysseus.
I thought you were saying there was
That's what I
someone
just said.
called
Nobody defeated the
It's-
Cyclops.
Yeah,
It's okay,
no,
Jules.
man.
It's the cold medication, buddy. It's
Yeah,
okay.
man, it sure is.
man.
Okay,
Um,
so Mr. Nobody, we gotta find them.
Actually, we got to find Miss Nobody because she's the one that threatened him to start with.
I think I like the send this in plan and go find the exit.
Other side.
Go through it backwards.
What we could potentially do if we let the imp do that, because the imp can do it invisibly and fly past the goblins and the kobolds. But
Right.
what we could do in the meantime is figure out what Umbard is up to today. And the only reason I say that is because, as we found out so far, Bretham,
Everyone else. Yes.
yeah, Bretham, Marissa, the sheriff, and of course, it occurred to me later that Tusker was down at the docks helping us secure the ships last night, so he
Yeah.
would be able to get to the lighthouse. So Tusker was taken care of. So Sir Martin is out of town, so we can't. I don't think we can even get there in a day.
no.
But Frito and Umbard.
Freccio and Umbard. Yeah.
Freccio, yeah. So
Well-
what's happening with them? Is somebody also conspiring to have something happen to them in the day? And if we're going to be at the castle anyway,
That's a good question.
Yeah, because
True.
when you guys
Now I'm worried about my man Freccio.
when you guys wanted to go to the lighthouse, Tusker said, "Oh, I was actually gonna go out there because I heard that the light was out."
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
And then
I wonder
last
if he
night,
did go out there.
when you guys went to the docks and all the chaos was happening, he was there helping you lock things down, and he did not go to the lighthouse.
yeah.
Oh, because of the kerfuffle.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
So
So that distracted him.
Eventually, what
Wait,
we'll
so if
have
we
to
stop
do,
the kerfuffle, will he go and try and get
No, he
fucking
wouldn't
killed
make
by the
it there in
cultists?
time. He had to leave
I
by
don't-
4.
I don't
That's true.
think if we prepared him right at the end of the day, the way that I see it, once we find out about the 5 shrines, because Rain told us there was 5,
Mhm.
we send Bretham and a group of people to the tomb to destroy that one. We send Tusker and some people out on a boat out to the lighthouse to destroy that one. We send and we've already freed these people up by interrupting what was supposed to happen to them in the day. Tough part's going to be, how do you destroy it if you don't have a bunch of black daggers?
Yes.
Hadn't thought of that. till
As
just now.
for Umbard, Acacius actually had talked to him at some point in a previous session, like midday, about
Yeah, you asked him if-
chronomancy
mhm.
books,
Mhm.
and he was like, "I'm not doing anything." Like he
No,
he
he
didn't really
doesn't seem to have anything. He didn't seem to have anything on the go at that time.
at that
So the only
time. Yeah.
person that we don't know is Freccio.
Well, or Umbard later in the day, right? Some of these things
Yes,
happen
that's
first
true.
thing in the morning, but
Correct.
with Tusker, it's not until late at night.
4 o'clock,
Mm.
actually. It's not that late.
4 o'clock's when they come back. It wasn't until
Yes,
5
yeah.
or after 6, I think, that we started having to secure the ships.
Yeah, 4 o'clock is when they come back and start having to do stuff. Excuse
Yeah,
me,
but-
and fighting and stuff like that.
Yeah,
that
but when
was
does
He's
about the
Tusker?
basically
time-
busy from that point on.
That was
Oh,
about
okay.
the time he would have to leave to get to the lighthouse in time.
Yeah, he'd actually planned on going in the evening, so
Got it.
he wasn't Yeah. He doesn't know anything about any reset time or anything like that. But he
Yeah.
was going to head out at around in the evening. But when you guys went there, you said, "Can we go now?" And he said, "Sure."
Mhm.
I think we left at 2.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, so it would have been before that.
Yep.
All right. Well,
Mhm.
what's the plan?
Imp, scout.
Imp Scout.
Sure. Well, the imp does that. Maybe we should go talk to Fredio.
Sure.
See what he's up to today.
Is he at the temple or is he
Yeah.
at...
He should be. I don't know. I haven't. Ooh, I'm bad. I haven't actually gone to see him. I've only seen fucking Griffin the Pious. Fucking asshole.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see if we can ask Fretio about Drowen Went.
Mm.
Because I feel like he might know a lot of people.
Actually, we probably should have asked the sheriff about that too.
Yeah, but I would just wanted her to go save the woman before the dwarf let everybody in.
That's fair.
And I don't know. I feel like
Okay.
Freccio might know stuff about people. You know, he's a church man. The vicar is always the one you ask in a murder mystery. They always knew everything about everyone.
Right? So says Father
Okay.
Brown.
So you guys head to you send the imp, and you go to the temple.
Yeah. Yes.
Would
he be? Would I know if he was would be in the temple or the temple dormitories or like
temple
something
itself
like
during the day?
Cool. Okay. Yeah. I mean, it is very early in the morning still. I think, but
so
what time is it actually?
He's not like an acolyte. Like he's a ranking member of the congregation. So he's not like up there with Riffin or anything like that, but he reports directly to Riffin.
He's Celine's mentor though, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And
what time is it though in the day?
The time now is 8:00.
Oh wow, we did that quickly.
Yes.
It was a short battle.
Yeah. And I didn't even do anything.
What ability do you have, Carl, to monitor the imp? And how often can it be used, and for how long?
Yeah, let's see here. Features and
is there any
traits.
range?
I think you can see through his eyes for like a mile or something, can't you?
Pack boon. Find familiar.
Are you packed of the chain? Is that?
Yeah, packed of the chain.
Does they have a special a description of what the abilities are?
I think it's normal familiar at this point right now.
I think it's a little different than the spell.
Yeah, because he can get a more powerful imp than most people can.
Yeah.
Or more powerful
creature.
Familiar. Most people get bats and toads and owls.
I thought he also had a different range.
Here, let me look it up. Packed of the chain.
The player's handbook ones by any chance?
Additionally,
I think it is.
Packed of the chain. Control V. And we will put this in here. Control V. Enter. There. So now we read.
I mean, I think it just says like you learn find familiar, and you learn it doesn't count against the number for spells known.
Right, and he gets a more powerful imp at this point in time.
That's it.
There's probably some invocation that makes things better, but that won't kick in until next level.
And essentially that if we want to, the imp can attack if he forgoes his own attack. That's I think one of the main things.
Right. Yeah, the imp can do stuff.
Okay, so then remind me on familiars in general, how keeping an eye
Most
on them
familiars
works.
can just take a help action. And you can communicate with them, I believe, when they're within a certain range. Let me
paste the spell.
Yeah. 5E familiar. All right. Where are you?
And the familiar is within 100 feet of you. Can communicate with it telepathically.
Yeah.
As an action, you can see through your familiar's eyes and hear what it hears until the start of your next turn.
Right. Some combat acts on its own. Can't attack, which is, but this one can. So if I'm within 100 feet of it, I can communicate with it telepathically. Plus, he can attack if I want him to.
But everything is based on this 100-foot number.
Yeah.
Yep.
So the ladder that led from the door down into the sewers was at least 50 feet itself.
Wow, that's a deep sewer.
It's a deep sewer, at least where the castle is. So yeah, this is going to work, especially if you were to sit at the top of the ladder, basically by the door.
Yeah.
And spend your actions. You could essentially see through its eyes, at least while it was in like a 30 or 40-foot radius of where the bottom of the ladder is.
Okay.
Probably 50 foot.
All right, so I'll do that, and there's nothing in there that says I can't give a running monologue of what the imp is observing.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So
but that's
I
only
will,
for people who are. I mean, it's, for example, you couldn't do it while you were at the temple.
right
You'd have to be
near
sitting
the
at the
castle.
top of the ladder, essentially.
Yeah, at the top of the ladder. Yeah, that.
Mm-hmm.
So, if are you gonna then go in and do that, or you want to wait until
Yeah,
after
sure.
the temple thing
Yeah, I'll
and
do
go
that.
together?
I'll do that.
Okay. So you walk into the castle gate like you own the place, and nobody
Yep.
gives you any trouble at all.
Yep.
Have a seat at 16, and your imp turns into a spider and disappears out of view. And we'll get back to you in a moment.
Down. Yep.
Um.
Ring of
Okay.
spiders.
At the temple, you head in. Previously, when you've come in here, you've either headed for the library or for Riffin the Pious, if somebody needed.
Or been dragging an injured person in.
Dragging an injured person. Yep.
Hey, could you heal them? We're not high enough level yet.
And so yeah, you've got to find Fredio. Make a perception roll. All of you know him, so anyone can roll or assist.
I'll assist. Just kind of.
I'm obviously assisting because
18.
What are perception? Okay.
It's a Selenia. It's actually a 23 because we're assisting. Hey!
Mhm.
Yay, it's a
There you
23 then.
Easily.
13.
Yeah, he's you look around, you check out the areas where people are normally occupied doing church business, and he's not in any of them, and you think to yourself, oh, he's probably in the area that he works in the most often. He's got a corner that he likes, and you totally just head over there, and he's totally there. Easily found. And he looks like he's writing in a book. And he's looking at another book, and he's kind of like reading. You can tell he's stressed about something.
Fetio, hello.
Oh, I
Is something the matter?
oh, I've been I screwed up. Riffin asked me to do something like a week ago, and I never got around to it. It seemed like a lot of work, And so I
Mood.
haven't done it, and now he's mad at me.
He's always angry at somebody. This is not news.
Yeah.
What
I know.
did you
And he stops
not
for a second.
do?
Have you ever been in the mines?
Yes.
I'm gonna
Sorry, real quick.
I'm gonna
Like
aside
comet
you for a
matter.
second, Brian.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you on voice chat. So let's drop into personal voice chat for a second, okay?
Okay, hold on a second.
Oh my.
I will be
Oh.
back in a moment.
Okay.
Hold on.
Does he?
And
I was just
Hold
gonna
on.
ask if he meant the like where they mine comet matter.
Yeah. I'll
I
be
think
back.
Comet
Celine has been there.
Is that nearby?
nope.
Yeah.
It seems like he's going to be learning things.
Cool. I was gonna say before all of a sudden they were gone, I was gonna say I think Celine has been there because I think that's where I can't remember what I wrote in her actual backstory, but I think that's where she like kind of she something that has not come up often. She has amnesia.
Yes.
And I think that's where she would have like
She
woken
woke up. Oh
Yeah.
gosh, she woke up in the comet matter mines and be like, "Ho, I'm in a cave." Well, that's pretty rock.
Yeah. Or like near it or something like that. Did I actually write her a backstory? Or did I just never do it?
Our backstories will never come up unless they're heps.
Yeah, because he was like,
Actually, no. I would say
very involved.
Jules
Wonder if-
actually kind of makes sense. Like has come
Mine?
up a little bit, but I think
Yeah.
I mean, yours
Mine's
also has a
totally
little
not-
bit.
mine is
Your
totally
fear of
not
water.
up.
yeah, but you don't know why.
Funny we
Mhm.
both have that.
Yeah. I mean, for Jules, you could probably just assume it's because he's a
cat.
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 Yeah.
Acacius, it's a much more deep-seated kind of thing. It's an issue.
It's trauma.
It's trauma.
Yeah, it's so funny. Every time something comes up, I go, yeah, so she has amnesia. It is not something that's been brought up often, but she does.
Yeah.
I won't broccoli leaf this. It's okay. I'll do it now since we have a. But
Yeah.
that's true. I mean, our general characterizations of our characters, you know. Since she's like
I wrote-
confused. I mean, also our characters' appearances aren't really like thought about much because I look at Celine and I go, "Huh? Does she not have pupils?
Uh-huh.
No.
She just has black eyes.
Mhm.
She got 8-ball fractures. That's what she has."
Some magic users have unusual appearance.
Oh yeah, no, that's why a lot of the other acolytes and temple people are kind of weird. She weirds them out. She's also just a weird person in general.
Yeah, we know.
I'm assuming our characters have known each other for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we were all
Okay.
planning on adventuring together.
Right. So yeah, all of our characters' appearances will be like a little bit. We know each other enough to be like, that's not that weird anymore. But it's also like, why?
Yeah, we're the odd bunch. We're the breakfast club.
Yeah, sorry. So her backstory says that she found her way to the Temple of Sealat in Common Fall, where she became an acolyte. She has no memory of her early years. Didn't say where, but I'm pretty sure that makes the most sense.
Yeah.
That she was in or near the mines.
Okay. Did you have a nice talk?
Mhm.
Lovely.
The fact that Hep has worked in the mines is something I remembered, but it hasn't come up before. So,
Before you bounced, I was gonna say I think Celine has been there as well, because I think that's where she would have like woken up after her memory, like either in or near the mines is where she would have like is where like her first like memories, because again she does have amnesia,
mhm.
which does not come up, but she would probably have been around near there that she kind of like gained consciousness.
Yeah,
That's right,
that's my understanding as well. That there was like that the accident happened near the mines, and that probably you would have spent time in the camp, or on the way to the town, or something like that. Okay, but Fretio himself, he is stressed, and he says, Riffin sent me to the mines to do some research. I was supposed to write on, I don't know, boring stuff, yields, like how much ore is coming out of the ground and how much comet matter. It was make work. I didn't take it seriously.
You should have delegated. I would have happily done that for you. Sounds fascinating.
I appreciate that.
Actually, I could
I thought
probably
he
give
was.
you an idea of how much we used to take out of there.
I would love to
Yeah,
talk about that
he's
sometime.
interested in like any change that might have happened. It seemed, I don't know, it seemed like he was just trying to punish me for something. I didn't do it.
Is it something
And
you were supposed to be doing today?
no, it was something I was supposed to have done over the last week. I could have taken any day and traveled out to the mines.
Why are you stressed about it today?
He came to me and he asked me something peculiar.
What was?
Well, he said if I'd been to the mines, because okay, I have to confess, I gave him some numbers. They
You
weren't.
lied?
He was being such an ass.
Celine looks
shook
up,
I
by
did.
the way.
I did. I know. I should know better. I should know better. But I did, and he
will
looked at
confess,
them
I
and
have also
he didn't
recently
believe
had to
me.
lie.
Pardon?
I have also recently had to tell lies. It is not easy.
You're right. I hope yours don't come back to bite you like mine did.
Oh, it's impossible.
He asked me
No
if
one
I'd been to the
remembers.
mine, and I said yes, and then he said, "What's written over the door?"
What is written over the door?
I
Yeah,
wonder
I don't
what.
know what that means either.
Well, there is writing down there, but I wonder why he's asking about that.
I think he must know what it is. It sounded like he was testing me to see if I'd been there or not.
Would Celine have known what? Would Celine know what the writing over the door was?
No.
Probably not.
No.
Okay. What is the writing over the door? I very much would like to know.
He shrugs.
I'm kind of well.
Please.
So it's one of those things, you know. What happens in the mind, what you read in the mind stays in the minds.
Pep, please. Celine grabs your arm, sides of your arms, looks at you in the eyes, and goes, Hep, please.
Okay, you know what?
Tell me what it says in the mines.
I'll
Tell
you guys.
Are you dicking us around right now?
No, come on, man. That's not my deal. That's yours.
I need to know what it says.
Because I was going to say how proud I was.
Yeah, no. Actually, under normal circumstances, I wouldn't tell you guys. But because of the fact of the situation we're all in, I'm not too worried about it getting out. So yeah, I'll tell you. So it says
He like wipes his brow, and he's got his pen, his quill ready.
Although it's funny because
Celine also has her quill ready on her book, and she's still staring really intensely.
All right. It says, "Brothers are we who toil in the dark. None above shall know our sacrifice."
He writes it down.
What
That
language
wasn't
is
so hard, was it? What
language
what's up
is
with
that written
why
in?
why would he ask me this?
Well, never mind. I have a suspicion. So let me ask you a question, since we helped you out here, and this is just a curiosity question.
Mm-hmm.
If we didn't show up today, and you were really worried about this, what would you have done today?
I would have sat here for the rest of the day, madly copying this information.
So you wouldn't have.
And he points at the books in front of him.
You wouldn't have gone
Celine
to
wants to go read them
in order to find out what it said.
Mine's a long way away. I would have gotten a late start. I would have gone tomorrow. I really would have gone tomorrow.
Can you reach there in a day?
Yes, you
No.
can.
Oh, you can?
Shit,
Oh.
there's
The
definitely a
mines are
ceremony.
one day
Y'all,
west.
not Celine, but y'all, there's definitely a ritual going on there as well. That's gotta be one of the spell plots, right?
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I still kind of half work in the mines. It's not like it's what I do. Because I'm not the smith. Um, so I think we probably would have been more aware of something weird like that, people being there, because this would have had to have been set up prior to this loop happening, right? All of these are happening prior to this loop happening.
The camp is pretty much a day's travel away. It's 1 hex away on the world map.
Yeah,
Okay.
a hex is a day.
A hex is a day.
Well, I have another hope.
So
And
a hex is a day of normal travel. So like 8 hours walking, right?
Right.
You can push yourself for 2 hexes, etc., etc.
Okay.
Or if we had riding horses.
Or if you had riding horses, or you can get there in half a day if you push yourself as well.
Or yeah, I was gonna say, or I'm kind of hoping that if you had the eye, you could maybe make it further. But that's just me. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe there is there's something happening there. We will have to find that out. But yeah, I was curious whether or not what if you hadn't had to stay here and copy stuff all day, what would you be doing? It is the day of the festival. Would you be joining the festival, or did you have other plans?
I probably would. You know, I don't know. I'm not like the world's biggest party guy, but you know, it's fun. It is fun. I've enjoyed going. I let my hair down, he says, and like kind of like rubs his hand over his shaved head. But it's a good
Is he a
time.
human?
Yes.
Yeah.
What are the books about that he was
What are the which,
copying?
sorry?
The books he was copying out of? What was it? What are they?
Yeah. Tax returns from 3 years ago. Like tariffs on travel and stuff like that.
That
would be so
sucks.
out of. I can't even handle how out of date those would have been.
Not to mention,
Yeah.
what an ass. Who would make somebody go through that?
I know, right? He says.
I feel like I'm falling asleep right now.
Once again, I would have
Obviously, he's just being vindictive.
very gladly have done this.
Jules just shakes his head.
He looks at you hopefully, and then the look it passes over his face, and he's like, no.
Come on.
He'll be mad if I don't do it myself.
I would have let me rephrase that. I would have very happily done it if you'd asked me at the time. You've waited too long, and now it is your responsibility to fix your mistakes.
Oh,
Damn.
His
Oh,
shoulders droop a
wonderful.
bit, and he's
Old
like,
bro.
yes, it is. I know.
You are the
Damn.
one who has taught me such morals,
But-
so really you're the only one to blame here.
but
And she
that
kind of
But I
blinks a
have-
little bit teasingly.
Wow.
He brings out his finger and he kind of wags it a little bit, pointing it into the air. But I have the line now. I can say what the mind says.
and you know what you
I
should
can get
do?
myself out of this.
You should. You
Dude,
should go
didn't you learn
and
your lesson?
spend your day at the festival today. There's going to be
I
lots
will.
going on.
That's you. I would like to ask you, you know lots of people in town, correct?
I think I know a fair number, he says.
Have you ever met anyone with the surname Went?
Ah,
It would have been a
And-
long time ago.
Well, I mean, the other two might still live here. That's why I was asking anyone by.
They
Fair
went
enough.
no, I'm afraid not. They left in under most tragic circumstances.
Do you know?
Yeah.
You know where
It's a
they
shame.
went?
And he goes over to the bookshelf and he starts thumbing through some stuff.
What happened? Who are they?
Well, he was a real piece of work. He used to work in the countryside. Then he came into town and he was well liked, and he got a job in the castle and he was well liked. And then dirty rotten thief he turned out to be. And after that, well, yeah, nobody's still
I mean,
around with that name. And
What
he
what
pulls
that's not
a
that's not really
small
fair. No one
book
heard
off the
his side of
shelf.
the story.
Continue. Sorry, what was that?
That's not really that fair. I mean, we don't know his side of the story, and it is not our place to judge.
I judge it a tragedy, he says. And he puts his hand on his chest and he says, like, I mean the guy no ill will, but I'm just saying things didn't go particularly well. And he hands you a few pages, a few handwritten pages. They're damaged by water, and yeah, you can tell that this small book has been submerged. It's been in not just water but the sea.
Is it still legible?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Celine reads it.
Of note in this book is the last few entries, and it is from, let's see, checking notes. Ellen, Elyn, went. It is a diary, and it goes into the events after the theft of the eye. It seems that everything was going well until this happened, and as the year went on after her husband was accused of stealing the eye, everything seemed fine until the winter time, and that's when they realized that none of the people that lived near them were going to trade with them. Ellen and Connell in their home. Um, she made it. She stuck it out through to the spring, and then decided that she would leave and join her brother back on the mainland. She didn't have any money because she spent everything trying to get through the winter, but she arranged passage on a ship nonetheless. And she expresses some regret in having to get a job with that merchant when they get there to pay off the debt of their travel. But things are looking up, she says at the end of the diary. And as Fretio sees you finish the reading and stuff like that, he says, "We found this washed up on the shore on the east coast of the island."
Uh-oh.
How old was their son?
Their son would have been 22 at the time.
And he went with her?
Yes. It wasn't really an easy ride here for either of them, I don't think.
That's not fair.
Yeah, pretty sad.
Yeah. I
I
don't.
mean, even if he had stolen it selfishly, that wasn't their fault.
Yeah. People can be
What do you mean by
dicks.
even if he had?
Um. mm, Well, I don't know.
You never know. You know, I don't judge. This is a long time ago. I have no idea what was going through anyone's mind at the time. Would have been nice to have been here and help them through this, or even help Drellin before he turned to a life of crime.
So people knew that he was the one that took the eye.
Yeah, the sheriff reported it.
Celine kind of tenses her jaw when he says he turned to a life of crime like that. Like she really wants to fucking tell him, but she's like doesn't want to have to explain everything.
You
She
can tell
doesn't think
him-
everyone else wants her to, so she's just kind of sitting there like.
I'll whisper that you can tell him after we explore the sewer.
All right.
Tell him tomorrow.
Yeah. And also, in a rare moment of compassion, Jules gives her a hug.
Aw.
She's kind of tense, but she's also like kind of relieved.
And he gives a little comforting purr.
That's really cute. There's no better sound in the world than a cat.
Then he curls up in your lap and goes to sleep, and that's weird.
Yeah.
Okay, you're a little heavy for that.
Now it gets a little awkward.
Circulation's cutting off my legs. Stop!
Oh man. Okay.
So.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Don't make me
Well,
laugh.
I thank you. I thank you so much. Fredio says to you, Hep, and he says like, I'm gonna go get myself out of copying tax returns.
Good call. And again, it would be good to spend some time out there. There's a lot of strange things going on today, so
Yeah, sure. What time are you guys heading to the party? He says.
it's hard to say. We got lots to do today.
Celine opens her mouth to say, like, depends on if we go down in the sewers, then realizes that that's a wild thing to say and just closes her mouth.
Yeah, he said, okay, well, then I'll see you there.
Perfect. First drink's on you.
You bet it is, he says, with like eyes wide and much enthusiasm.
Excellent.
Should we go talk to the wizard too?
Just follow the yellow brick road.
Have we heard anything from our little imp?
Well, we have to go
So-
meet up with Hannon to find
You'd
out.
have to go meet up with Hannon to ask
Okay.
about that because he's at 16.
Okay.
As soon as we like step outside
16's
the
where the
temple,
wizard is anyway, right? Sorry, 12.
Wizard's basically in 12.
In 12, so we can go over there and then go see the wizard.
as soon as we kind of leave the temple, Celine's gonna kind of go. When we fix this time loop or whatever, I would like to clear this man's name.
Well, we can only half clear the man's name because he did steal it, regardless of the actions.
Yes, but he just wanted to protect his family.
Just like the dwarf wanted to protect, and the guy who dropped the cart off at the stable wanted to protect, right? Everybody's trying to do the right thing, but
I think if I had a family, I would want to protect them.
I don't disagree. But unfortunately, there's always reasons people do crimes. So if they hadn't been able to convince them, maybe they would have convinced somebody else. Anyways, we don't need to worry about that today.
Yes, we still have 3 ritual sites to find.
Exactly. We've got a lot to do before we start fixing the rest of the world.
Okay. Are you guys headed to 16 then to meet up with Hannon? Okay. Hannon, your exploration beneath. I'm you know what? I'm just gonna show it. If I can Find it on my map. Yes. Okay, everybody.
Whoa, this is
You've
exciting.
got a big black screen in front of you, unless you go all the way to the bottom right. I skipped a
Bottom
step
right?
and dropped
What?
all your characters on there, which was great until none of your characters are actually there.
What do we do?
It is so far that I have to
Scroll
zoom.
to the bottom right of this big map.
Ah! Okay, there it is.
Wow.
Whoa. There we go.
Yes. So what the imp finds is this sewer. Basically, there is doors to the north and to the west. They are large and heavy, and unfortunately, the imp is not able to budge them. The body of the Drowan Went is sitting basically right under where Acacius's figure is. I'll do the honor
Ugh.
moving you off that spot. Oh, there you go. Yep.
We're stepping on Grandpa.
Yep.
Oh, good grief.
But unfortunately, when the imp gets down there, it flies around a bit, and it looks at the doors and
Can't get out.
can't get out.
Hmm. Where's the stairs
Try
to get up to the tower?
The ladder is basically where this kind of bronzish looking thing in the middle of
Oh, okay.
right there. Yep. That's where the ladder is.
I've almost got it zoomed in well enough I can see my character.
And is north up the screen?
That's a big
No.
map.
I thank you for asking because I always forget to point that out. North is
To the west.
Oh no. This is gonna be confusing.
yeah. You don't need to worry about that. You can just call this
Up, down, left, right.
call this
Up
like
or
map
down,
north
up
or whatever.
side.
It's not
Up,
gonna matter
left.
except in one situation.
Well, the note that
Basically,
he
you're
left.
right. Basically,
Okay.
what you've suggested is right. That
Okay.
north is actually map west.
Okay.
I'll
'cause
draw it on the map.
all good. He went north and then he went east. So we know that we head west and then we head
Oh
east.
crap! I have made an error.
Oh shit.
His
Quick, run.
references north is up.
Ah, very well.
I'm gonna
Cool.
have to fix that. So
Are you
when he references stuff, north is up, and west is left.
well?
But that does
So-
not match with the outside world.
Okay.
Interestingly enough,
Okay.
he said north and then east. We might potentially not be able to go east if north is up because it's in the bottom corner.
So let's see.
So then that just mean
Here's
that
what
north is this way?
he said: the goblins to the west and the kobolds to the north.
But he also said, "I fled north to the cistern and then
Mhm.
east."
But
Well,
that was
maybe
after
near the cistern there's an
something,
east.
Okay. Oh, gotcha.
I fled through the dark and got past the goblins to the west.
Oh, okay. Got it.
But somehow the sheriff and his deputy did too. Not much further on, though, something in the dark got the sheriff. I heard his scream. So he went west, and
First.
then north,
And then east.
and then east. And then he fled north from where the sheriff was to the cistern, quote unquote, and then east.
Okay, got it.
This is not a cistern, right?
You are not currently in the cistern.
Okay.
No.
Got it.
The twisted cistern.
Right? Just because we want to rock.
This wall.
Yeah.
Is this like a portcullis kind of thing, or it lifts up?
It is, yeah. I mean, it's a big door. It's not made of bars, but yes, it lifts up.
I look around for a mechanism.
We're not down there. Just the imp, isn't it?
It's just the imp so far.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So I
So tell
I
the
dropped
imp to
all
look
your
around.
guys' characters in this map, assuming that you'd be here, but then not so much. Not yet, anyway.
Can the imp look around for a mechanism that might open the doors?
You can look around, and he's got nothing better to do while you guys wrap up with Fretio. But he
Hannah's just
doesn't come
chilling
up
now.
with anything.
Okay.
So you guys meet up with Hanan at the top of the ladder.
Do we all want to go talk to the wizard first, or we just want to go ahead with this? Just for consideration of time, we have about an hour left, so we should probably go in here now.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
Climb down.
Climb down. So you guys are now in the squares on the map, represented by your characters. And these large, heavy doors to the north and to the west. Any particular preference?
Are we going with this being north?
We're gonna talk about this map as if north is up
Okay.
while
Okay,
we're here.
Yay, let's do that. So we need to
If you emerge from this
Well,
map
at
through
all
any
before we
exit besides the
continue?
one that you started from, it will not be north. It'll be something
right.
else.
Okay. Hey, Hep, are
Jules.
you gonna
Yep.
see if we can
Yep.
lift this door?
Don't we want to head west first?
Okay. This one then.
So
Sorry,
he
did we
said
get
goblins
into
to
the
the
sewers?
west and kobolds to the north. Didn't
Yeah, hold
really
on.
express a preference other than the direction that he went, which was west.
Right. That's where.
I guess we should follow his tracks, right?
Yeah.
That's yeah.
At least to start.
All right. I'll give this up.
Okay, so the green, watery stuff here is gross, and
Yeah, I'm standing over here.
is like 4 or 5 feet deep, depending
Oh,
on
go
which
here,
part
Hep.
of it you stand in.
Fucking
Um,
nasty.
Yeah.
Want the
So
bath.
yeah, you'll want to stand on those things. Any one of you can probably jump 10 feet without a roll, as long as you can get a bit of a run at it. So
Okay.
if you keep that in mind, you can pretty much make you can cross wherever you want.
All right.
If you want to do it from a standing jump, though, then it's a roll. So Hep and Jules are lifting and may make a strength roll with advantage. Hep or Jules, whichever one has the better.
Go ahead, Hep.
Athletics.
Athletics.
Yep.
Roll with
One second.
advantage, Hep.
With advantage.
You've lifted the gate. The gate has creaked. It's creaking, and you lift it up, and it's probably like 3 feet off the ground. You're holding it pretty stable, but you're having a little bit of trouble getting it past your waist.
rest of
All
us
right.
go underneath it while he's holding it up.
Can do.
Does anyone have a crowbar we can just stick underneath it?
I'm going to give it another. Can I give it another try? To see if I
Yep.
can't squat
Or
down
can
a
someone
bit and
help
try to
him
push it
out?
up higher.
Can someone help him out from the other side? Give him advantage.
Well, I already had advantage the first time. It's not getting better.
Oh well,
Jesus
crap.
Christ.
I'm using
I'll
Bardic
cast
inspiration.
guidance. Have some
Oh.
guidance.
Yeah,
Guidance,
this is
Here
about
you
the time
go.
for a bardic inspiration as well.
right? What does guidance give me?
D4.
D4.
D4. Let's start here. Oh, it was on a 20 and then it rolled off to the side. It's like you got
God
me kidding.
damn. It was even worse.
It's just getting worse. Okay, I'm not going to
No,
use
I
my
didn't mean
bardic on
to
that.
actually click on that.
That's
but-
okay.
So you've still got it held up,
All right.
waist high, but
Try
it hasn't budged since then. You've got it like an inch maybe.
There we go.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. There you go. Over his head with like some grunting that I don't know. Some people like it, I suppose.
Grunting of
But there you go.
gentlemen.
It's up anyway. Yeah,
Ooh,
and it
25.
looks like now that it's 6 feet high, it looks like it'll stay there.
Okay.
You can proceed if you want to.
Ugh.
At least he's not disgruntled.
I guess I'll go on take a run and stay on that side.
Mhm.
Since we have to split up a little bit. There's no chance.
Yeah, so most of the time you're going to want to do that. Moving in the green stuff is difficult terrain, so everything costs twice unless you have a swim speed. And oh boy, I wouldn't want to swim in it.
I wish I had bought hip waders.
Yeah,
Right.
that'd be handy.
Ugh.
Okay, so the door is open, and I believe you guys should be able to see a little further.
Yep. Haha, you guys have to walk over the weird pipe.
But feel free to move into the new space. It is quiet.
It's locked. We can't get through the door.
Yeah, we
Oh,
can. Yeah,
okay. All right, my bad. This
I'm
is an effect of hybrid hybrid GMing. So I've got
It's
both
so
lighting
funny.
systems at play here.
It's so funny, like dragging it around, and I can't go past the door, so I'm just
Yeah, we're just
sliding
like
up and down.
There you go. You're
Mother.
free. You're free.
Oh!
I have a real lighting system for this thing, the dynamic one, but I actually like revealing areas manually better.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! You know what I'm gonna freaking use? It's dark. Is it dark down here?
It is dark down here, very dark.
Cool.
So
Who doesn't have dark vision?
I don't.
Just you?
Uh-huh.
Unfortunate.
Oh wait, I
Right.
can do this up to 4 willing creatures. There's 4. Wait, there's me, and then
I'm
There's
fine with
4.
less vision.
no.
One-
It's cool. There's
one
4 of you
interesting
and
thing
me,
about
right?
dark vision turns pure darkness into partial
shades of-
darkness.
Gray, yeah.
And partial darkness gives you disadvantage on perception rolls.
Correct.
So relying on dark vision in an environment like this is disadvantage on some dice.
Okay, well, I'm gonna use my Eyes of Night thing, which basically I have a dark vision of out of a range of 300 feet. I already have that. My character does anyway, but as an action, I can share this dark vision with up to 4 willing creatures. Boom,
That's all
boom,
of us
boom,
then.
boom. We can now see 300 feet in darkness.
Wait. I will reveal some more map.
Yay.
Cool. There we are. Here we go. So you see some more to the north. Go ahead and move up to any space you can see. By the way, if you ever think you should be able to move into a space and there's something blocking you, let me know. It's because I'm doing the hybrid lighting thing that this map contains the other lighting model information. It's
So
gonna get
I guess we
confusing.
should keep going to the west, right?
Yeah, I would think so.
Cool.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm like in the lead. I'm gonna move back.
Are we listening as well? I mean, I assume
Mhm.
we're
Yep, I would think so. Well, what about is your imp flying ahead of us to sort of alert
Yeah.
us of anybody?
Celine swapped sides. She went, no thanks.
Yeah.
Okay, I am gonna drop an imp on this map then. If there's an imp here.
Whee. Well, hello.
That's the imp.
Yeah.
Let me just make sure that if I can make it so that oops, the wrong tool.
This is wrong tool.
Celine is totally, I'm going to get there first.
I just want to explore. I'm impatient.
The eye is mine. The eye is mine.
Yes, that is true. Actually, Selena's very excited about finding that eye, man. She's like, "Oh, I need to see the freaking eye so bad."
Okay. Can you move the imp, Hannon, now?
I'm looking for. Oh, there it is. I see it. Tiny screen. Let's see if I can move imp. Yes, I can move imp.
Woohoo! Cool. Okay. Behind you, as you reach this corner, you hear something moving through the tunnels behind you. It's
Over here?
large. No, further away than that.
Okay.
It's
Shall
quite
we
a ways
hide?
behind you. It's like it takes a few steps, and you can hear.
Oh my gosh, someone lost their Pomeranian.
I get
Gotta be
my
what it is.
heavy crossbow ready.
It can't quite tell where you are though. It's not like charging at you. It's still quite a ways back.
Well, let's go.
Okay.
Can we see it? Because we can see 300 feet, right?
You cannot see it.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
probably around the corner.
Yeah.
So dude love
So
Joel's
I
going
will open up
backwards.
a
Like,
bit
I'm
more.
gonna stand back.
Not mother? No, Ruprecht. Not mother.
I will open up a little bit more vision for you. Okay. Okay. Celine, you were one of the first people to move into this area and are interested
was.
in moving quickly. You stumble at one point in the dark, just over something innocuous. It's not a big deal. You don't take any damage or anything like that. But as you do so, you kick it and
Trap.
it splashes into the water. And the thing behind you, you hear like, "Rrr, rrr," and you hear like 5 or 6 steps that are in quick order.
Okay, I don't want to be in the back anymore. And he
Patience is like pushes to the front.
It's going to get you.
And you get the impression that being quiet might be good.
I'm not
we start
stealthy.
stealthing.
Start making quiet noises.
Let's go stealthy.
Yeah, I guess we'll go stealthy. That's gonna go great for me.
This is not I'm gonna lay out the rules of this almost entirely for you guys. So this is not something where if you fail a stealth roll you're gonna get attacked. This is something where we're counting failures.
Oh, group check. Cool.
It's kind of like a group check, yeah. So
Look at
as
this
you progress through this space, we'll count some, and we'll determine that some things that you do just have to cause noise, and each time you guys cause noise, creature will get closer.
one. So stealth check.
Ooh, 13.
Do we have to?
Guidance. Hey, guidance.
Oh yeah, guidance. Good call.
I feel like Celine might eat it for herself. Oh, maybe not.
What?
Oh, that's lovely.
I'm eating a sandwich.
Okay.
He's got potato chips he's eating.
Oh my god, I rolled so well.
Wow,
I rolled
well
so
done.
well.
Haddon turns
Oh.
around and says, like, Celine, be careful. Oh, shit, I shouldn't have said that so loud.
Yeah.
Even with disadvantage, I rolled really well for both. I was so scared. I do have a +1 to be fair to stealth. I don't have a negative. I just also have disadvantage.
Yep.
What's that from?
Okay.
My armor.
Oh, you have armor.
I have pretty good AC. I'm well protected, but I'm not quiet in it.
All right. What are these? Are these sarcophagi? What are these?
Yeah, what the hell are
No,
those?
they're
Fucking weird.
stone things, but they're not particularly. Right, you can search them if you want.
I wanna go look
Yeah.
at these things over here
Mm-hmm.
that look like
They
coffins.
totally look like sarcophagi. But no, they are not. They're well-made stone things. They look like they were part of some kind of machine at one point that was responsible for circulating liquids in the sewer.
And then what's this thing? Just a light?
Yeah, it's connected to the other things somewhat mechanically.
Oh. Celine's like sketching and writing all of this down. She's like, this is fucking fascinating.
Mm-hmm.
We have Rain with us.
That's
Yes,
right.
we do.
I will drop Rain onto the map.
We remembered to bring Rain with us, and then we'll forget him again.
Yeah. The only reason I was asking is because if we yeah, I was like, well, if we're gonna run into stuff, we might want to have a
Wait a second,
the last
let them
person.
get ahead
That's
here.
why I wanted to bring him. I was
Hey,
like, we should just have
guys.
someone extra. Rain! Oh my god, and he has a little token. He never
dudes.
had a token
Aw.
before.
He's not dead anymore.
No, I'm totally right here and useful.
Ah! No, sorry, I got so excited that he actually had a little token because before he was just like a dude.
We need to head
Yeah,
west.
I upgraded him to
Do we
token.
know what his
I know,
class
I'm
is?
so excited.
All right, I'm
Hey,
sending the
Rain.
info ahead. Here we go.
Is he a ranger?
Okay. No, he's roguish.
Okay.
I was gonna say he feels like a rogue.
Yep. Okay.
Also, probably a good thing we brought him because I think he has the
Hadden
dagger
failed
right
his
now.
failed his check, so you can hear like the splashing behind you. Get only a little bit closer. Still quite far away.
Hannon, shh. Are we gonna continue
quiet
straight or
noises.
take a
Shut
turn?
your pie hole.
Hannon, shut the fuck up.
Okay. I'm
Guys,
shutting
are
up.
we heading straight or turning?
Do I have to roll again?
Let's see.
Not yet.
What's up there?
You want to go up?
What is
What's up there?
that way? Yeah, what's up that way?
Okay.
Well, what's up the way Acacia's concerned?
Hey, let the imp lead.
Yeah. A
Oh.
dragon? No, it's a statue.
Statue.
Yep. But these boards that
I
have been
want to go
placed
examine it.
across
Oh my
the kind of area there, they have been placed there by someone. It's
Can
not
I-
part of the original construction.
Is this an altar?
That looks like a
Can I make a
cistern.
religion?
It
Can I
looks
make
like
a religion check?
Go ahead and make a religion check, but also
Oh,
make
that's
a
what I want.
perception check.
Oh, cool. I failed my religion check real bad.
Perception.
Religion check. All right, here we go.
Something
Religion.
else is
Cool, I
making
did better on
noises
perception.
to your
I got
to
22.
your west.
I did considerably better at perception.
To
What was that?
our
What did you
left.
say?
Guess
One
we're not
second.
following the imp, huh?
Hold on, everybody. Freeze your
Okay.
positions. Hep, I want you to move back a bit. There we go. And there we are. Oh, that's fine. As you come around the corner and start looking at this altar, you hear a voice behind you, or off to your west, and it says, I was wondering when we would get visitors from the surface again. I hope
this
you
the-
have come to die.
Oh my gosh, it's the Witch of the Waste.
And we have a set of goblins
I
and
love
their
goblins.
giant centipede mounts.
I don't like those.
The leader is up on the raised area there. Yeah, I use you got him. And he says, Get them! Do not
Shoot
let
'em.
them leave.
That was your game plan. Get
I
him.
know.
It is the only game plan I've ever had.
Cast faster, slower before combat. Like, holy shit, now.
And so, yeah, we're gonna go into initiative.
Alrighty.
Would Acacius be able to, as soon as these guys are monologuing, cast faster, slower?
You can,
Because he got a 17 perception.
right.
Yeah, I got a 22. Could I also do that?
Sure. You know what?
Wow.
Go
I
ahead.
wanted to do it to Hep.
Oh,
Hep
That's good. I want to
+2.
go ahead. I'm gonna do it to the Goblin King. He gets a -2 on his initiative, motherfucker.
There you go.
Suck it, bitch. I know time magic.
Goblin boss. The Goblin boss rolled a 5 and now has a 3.
Loser. I only have an 11, so it's not that much better. I'm really bad at initiative. I should just start casting faster still on myself because I could use the
Right.
boost. My initiative sucks every time.
You're like, can I cast it on myself 10 times?
Yeah, it's really bad. I've never rolled well in initiative.
So Hep gets a 13 to his initiative instead of the 11.
Nice.
Okay. That makes a big difference, actually.
Yeah, I was like, I want Hep,
Me.
please.
Good choice because they are real close to me and Acacius.
Mhm. It's weird to cast it on an ally when there's this many enemies. That's what Acacius thinks.
Oh, that's absolutely the right move. I'm just like, you know what? Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy in
-2,
particular.
asshole.
Be gone, you shit.
Which is a bummer. I love goblins. I really don't like the giant centipedes, though. It sounds disgusting.
Okay. Unfortunately, Celine has taken the lead in approaching this altar and is gonna get short bow attacked from this first goblin who's the far one over here. He is going to take a short bow attack at you. And he goes and gets an 11.
Misses!
Woohoo!
My AC is a 17, bitch! I raise my shield and it just like embeds in there, bounces off, and she's like, oh fuck.
Bunk.
Why am I in front?
Okay.
Arrow in the shield. Acacius.
First, I'm gonna remind everyone they have extra 5 hit points. Secondly, Hep still has a bardic inspiration.
Yep. Actually, I
So-
didn't end up using the guidance
Yeah.
either.
Yeah, but it's
Just
been a
happened.
minute. It's
Yeah,
been
oh,
more
that's
than a
right.
Yeah,
minute.
guidance
It's been
only
10
lasts
minutes.
a minute.
Right.
So,
Okay.
yeah, you have a bardic. There we go. Okay. Acacius is gonna go for the. He does not have any damaging spells because. So we're gonna go for the Eldritch Blast trick.
Who are you gonna
Towards
target?
the boss man.
Okay.
I hope that actually hits. I don't remember. I didn't hear his hit.
19 should be
AC.
fine.
If 19 doesn't hit, we're fucked.
No.
He had a plate mail with a shield. It wouldn't.
The
I'm just
goblin
saying.
redirects your attack. When the creature
Holy!
the goblin can see targets it with an attack, the goblin chooses another goblin within 5 feet of it, and the two goblins swap places. And the chosen
fucked
goblin
up.
becomes the target instead.
Bro, he's using you as sacrifices. That's fucked up.
Holy moly! I love that.
I'm gonna grab the one that's slightly back, actually. There we go.
Bro, he doesn't give a
There
fuck
we
if you
go.
die.
They swap, and you hit with a 19, and this one that he just swapped to takes 5 damage.
Holy crap. Okay. And then he's gonna give a bardic to Jules, and then back up.
Smart.
That's good.
I can't move. Ha! Okay, there you go.
And this one, giant
uh.
centipede. Giant centipede's movement is 30 feet. 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
She did 45 feet.
And this guy runs up there with this one on its back. Carl, you're
So
up.
are they technically in the same square?
Actually, he's actually going to move all the way up to here with this one on its back. Just not attack. It's gonna dash. There we are.
Okay.
Carl, you're up.
I'm seeing. Not liking. All
I
right.
kind of
so
hope Rain is also up with us.
First, I'm gonna
Oh
cast
yeah,
an
Rain will be with you.
roll.
And I
Yeah,
should
where's
roll
my man
initiative for him.
Rain?
Come on, you don't do that. That's not what I'm trying to do, you stupid machine. Anyways, I cast a spell. All right. And the next thing I do is hit the giant centipede that's closest to our dear vacuous-eyed cleric. And we'll see if this will work. Eldritch Blast, here we come.
Good luck. That's a
17
definite
hit.
hit on anybody. The giant centipedes have an armor class of 13. The goblin boss actually has an armor class of 17, and the goblins have an armor class of 15.
Whoa.
These are a slightly higher armor class than a lot of the goons you've been fighting.
All right, so a
Do,
total of 7 points of damage to
Are
that.
these two in
Can
the
you
same
remind me
space?
which exact that one?
The one that's closest to her.
Kate?
The centipede,
Yeah.
Centipede?
up my ass.
Yep.
That's not
And
going to
he's
cover it.
7 points?
My cleric, you fiend.
The centipede crumples.
Thank you.
It goes right through its exoskeleton and it curls up into a tiny ball.
All right,
And the
so
goblin that was riding it makes a dex roll and falls prone.
Oh, that's bad.
All right.
Unlucker.
so
Get
now
stinky.
I wonder if I should have the imp come in and jam him one. Yeah, have Schmedley
If
do this.
no, the imp, you would have to use one of your attacks when you take the attack action, since you already cast. That's your spell.
All right, so I'm done. I'm out of action economy. I
Yep.
can have the imp, however,
Help
do
somebody.
the help action. Our kitty cat's nowhere near anybody though.
I can be in a
He
round.
can get there.
Yeah, we'll both be there in a
Put
minute.
him by the boss. That's where I'm going.
Which one's the boss? I didn't catch that.
The
Guy
only
up
one
on the
that was
pedestal.
different.
All right.
Yep.
I'm gonna have him go over there by the boss.
You
Do
can
the help
dash to
action.
get there.
He is invisible.
Kate?
He's pulling his
Sounds good.
hair.
Rain actually
Yeah.
rolled really well on his initiative, so I'm going to drop him in next.
Hell yeah, motherfucker. Killing it.
And he is going to toss a psychic blade at this goblin on top of that guy thing, and he rolls 6, which is nowhere near enough. 15, actually, which is totally enough. Exactly enough, even. And that does 9 psychic damage to this guy, which takes him out.
Yeah, he's out.
And then, Jules, you're up.
Okay, so I'll shoot a crossbow at this guy.
Giant centipede.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's an 8.
That is a miss.
Okay.
Mm.
Then I'll drop the crossbow and pull out my rapier. And then I'm going to activate my tabaxi speed. And so if I need to get through an enemy, can I just make an acrobatics check to do that?
No, I don't believe you can pass through an enemy. Unless you've got like the hobbit halfling ability to do so.
What about leaping over them? It is a centipede.
Or in the water.
That one up there says a giant centipede. If you can leap basically 5 feet in the air, you'll be able to do it. It'll still get an opportunity attack as you pass through, but you'll succeed at it.
I did shoot at it, but I think that's only for melee. Oh yeah, it's a melee attack, so yeah, he would still get it.
You can leap into the air a number of feet equal to 3 plus your strength modifier.
So 3.
That's not that high. I mean, it's pretty high for a jump, but
Yeah,
it's more than I can do.
alright, I'll just go here. And then what's that? 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So
You counted the water hexes as difficult?
oh, they need to be half. I thought I thought you said we could jump across.
You can jump 10 feet, but where redo the movement there so I know exactly where you were before you jumped. So just drop yourself in every square as you move.
All right.
So you need a run. You need to be running towards the direction you're jumping, and with the wall behind you, you can't run now. You can't run south from where you are. You could, like, if you were running along that thing you were on, you could jump to the west with a running start, but you can't jump south with a running start.
Okay. Just let me check if my using the cat ability.
Or you could go to this point, take a couple steps north,
Yeah, I can do
and then run south.
So
if you've
that
got
doesn't
the
use up
movement
my
for it.
bonus action, so I can actually bonus action dash. So
Right. Okay.
I can go up here and then run across because I got an extra 60 feet of movement now.
Sounds good.
And I'll end up there. So I need to get a... Do I need to make a roll to jump over this thing?
Yes. Actually, yeah, yes.
Or can I do something cool like run up the wall? Like do a wall run over it?
Sure. Yeah, it'll still take an acrobatics roll.
Okay. 13.
13. That's enough, but you're gonna get an opportunity attack. It tries to bite you as you go by.
Okay.
And it critically fails. Which is lucky, because these guys bite with poison.
All right.
Poison.
That's it for me.
Okay. Hep.
All right. Well, it is time to go and stand in front of Celine.
You get advantage on that
Appreciate
guy
it.
on the ground.
Yeah. Okay. So let's start with this guy on the ground. The hammer to the head. Hold this
Okay.
for a second.
You should have advantage in this attack with him being prone.
Okay. Oh. 13 is not going
13
to. Okay,
misses
hold
a
on.
normal goblin.
But
Yep.
but I do have Bardic Inspiration, which is a D6.
Roll.
Bardic Inspiration, D6.
Yes. Sorry.
You hit.
There we go.
That makes it
Hell
a hit.
yeah.
Kabunk.
And the
Nice.
damage is 9.
Yeah.
He splatters down the hallway.
You still have movement, right?
Yep.
You can move
So yeah,
around again.
you whack him like a golf club, and he rolls down the hallway and leaves a big stain behind him.
And next, so I'm. Is this guy riding the centipede?
Yes, he is.
Okay, so I am going to attack the centipede. Oh, those don't look either of those good.
Nope.
No more Bardic Inspiration for that one.
Nope. And there's no advantage in that attack either. So yeah,
That's okay.
You swing at it, but you're going for one of the legs, and it just kind of pulls it out of the way at the last second. Goblin, the hurt goblin that got hit by the
Leader switches attacks.
has its scimitar out, and it takes a swipe at Jules right beside him for a dirty 20 for 8 slashing damage. And then it disengages and moves over to the corner.
Rogue ability?
Nimble escape.
Okay.
Goblin can take the
a
disengage
goblin
or hide action as a bonus
ability.
action. Celine.
Those little guys. Cool. Me. I'm going to cast a spell.
Ooh.
What spell will that
surprising.
be? I don't know.
You need like a wheel of spells.
There's just some. They're all so spread out. I'm gonna attack. Okay. You know what? I want that centipede right here to make a wisdom. This one. Wait 1 sec. I have the wrong button. This bad boy's got to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Which can't be his strong suit.
It is not.
No.
Wow. How about those rolls?
He is not injured, so he will only take a D8, not a D12.
Okay.
I'm
It
casting
was an
Toll the
8.
Dead.
No, that's another thing. If you
He
click
takes
on
5
your
points
that
of damage.
ability, will it roll damage for you? There you go.
Yeah.
So
It's
5
Toll the Dead.
damage, and that is enough to take it out.
Yay! I got to kill something after fucking up so badly in our last fight and not touching anything.
Its
and
death
that's
has been
Okay,
told.
we understand.
We still have aid, right? So I would have taken 5 less damage.
Yes.
and that's I think all I will do. 1 second, let me just check my features.
Aid lasts 8 hours.
Oh, that's an
Okay.
action, so no, I will not
Good
do
long
that. Yep, I'm good. That's it.
Okay. This giant centipede and the goblin riding on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. And
Uh-oh.
this giant centipede tries to bite Jules. And gets a 7.
Miss.
Missing. But he's got these nasty bug teeth that are like the ring around its mouth, and they're totally freaky.
Bug teeth.
And the goblin beside Hep is going to take a swing at him. $14.
Nope.
Almost certainly a miss. This goblin is dead. Next goblin is dead. This giant centipede, this is the one that is also beside Hep, and is going to take a bite at him. 12.
Nope.
Nope. But that one I am going to
Actually-
take advantage of,
Ooh.
and I will
You gonna do
as
what
it
to it?
as it bites at me and lunges past. I'm going to attack it with riposte using my superiority,
Okay.
and I will use my magic sword. Forgot that I actually have a magic sword. I'm probably gonna hit.
That's a hit and a
And then-
kill. And then the goblin that was riding it is going to make a dex roll. And he falls prone right beside you.
Bad day for you, friend.
And then this goblin over here is going to make a short bow attack. And I think Jules is probably still the target on that one.
Still the favorite, fan favorite.
13.
Miss.
And a dead giant centipede. And a living giant centipede. 4, 5, 6. Gonna run up to here. Dash up to there. And then the goblin boss. What are you doing, you fools?
Being fools. We're
You're
goblins.
losing, bitch.
I do everything myself, he says, and he draws his scimitar and he swings at Jules twice. 21 for 3 slashing. Take 3. He looks very pleased with himself.
Pretty weak blow, bro.
Aha!
Is that all
10
he
more
does?
of those and you'll be feeling it, he says.
That was it?
That was it. Yep. Rain comes up. And he's going to toss at the centipede to the north. Tosses a psychic blade. And he misses. And he tosses another one for 17, which does 5 points of damage and takes out the centipede. The goblin beside Jules. Yeah. 14.
Miss.
And Acacius.
Okay. We're gonna go ahead and move back up so he can actually see what's happening. Just like not too far up, so he's in the
Mhm.
and seeing the goblin in front of Hep. He's actually gonna take two more this way so he can actually kind of make an angle and see. Seeing the goblin in front of Hep, he's going to go ahead and do the Eldritch Blast so that he can get to hopefully hit. Okay. And damage it, so it'll go down just a little bit faster.
The
9
one right in
damage.
front of Hep?
Yep.
That takes him out.
Okay, now
Cleared the
when
way.
it's Hep's turn, go straight to Jules.
Yep.
Um, you used your bardic. We're gonna go ahead and throw another bardic on you.
Nice. Ooh, goblin smashing time.
Yeah.
Carl, you're up.
Alrighty. Hanan is gonna bravely march forward to the point where you can see the goblin over there across the stream.
Yep.
Shift his hex over to him, and then pop him with an Eldritch Blast.
Blast away.
Of doom.
That depends on the roll. 7
critical fail.
probably doesn't do it, does it?
Yep.
There was only
But
one
it looks
M.
good on paper.
Ooh.
Yeah, it
Well,
just
that was kind of
misses and
underwhelming.
goes down the hall behind him. And it actually goes down the long corridor behind him, and you can hear it go pew 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 pew, and it like ricochets off a few things. But the creature behind you goes roar, and you can feel it coming in your direction.
Hanan.
Hanan,
Jules.
shut up.
Okay,
All
I
right,
pull out my
so he's
scimitar,
gonna-
so I have rapier and
He's going to
scimitar
turn
now.
his attention toward in that direction
And-
then and be ready for the worst.
I'm gonna
Okay.
attack the goblin
Yeah.
leader with the first attack.
Okay.
And that's
He
advantage. What does the
immediately
help
swaps
give me?
himself with the goblin beside him because he got his reaction back. And you totally hit this unsuspecting goblin for more hit points than it has.
I won't use sneak attack on this one.
Then okay, it's still alive.
Then it's still alive. Why wouldn't you use sneak attack?
Because I'm gonna use it on the boss, because I bet you can't do that again. Okay, so
There
he
you go.
took 5. And then I'm going to attack the boss again.
Okay.
That'll be a 17.
17 hits.
And that'll be 11.
17 is actually what you need to hit. 11 points. You hit him. And he's got a visible wound now. You'll pay for that. Yep.
Well, hold on a
Right.
sec. I attacked both of these guys, so now they can't opportunity attack me.
Okay.
So I am going to move away.
The centipede still can.
Yeah. If
Okay.
I move out of his range.
Right.
So I'll just
Right.
move there and give Hep the spot. Yeah.
There we are.
Hello, boys.
Oh,
All
I
right.
wish I could swap places with someone right now.
Okay, so let's I don't know. We'll get rid of the two wimpy things here. That will gives us one guy to fight. So we'll go against the goblin. Or actually, we'll go against the centipede.
Yeah, get that guy
It's-
first.
Hate
Squash the bug.
centipedes.
That's a hit.
Good
5
with
damage takes
butterscotch.
it out.
Squished.
And then
splat.
and the goblin wasn't riding it. It was just next to it.
The goblin had got its. Yeah, that's right.
He got pulled off, though, by the guy, right?
You got pulled off. Yeah.
Oh, got it. And then I'll get rid of the goblin too.
In fact,
Or
the boss
try.
is probably pretty...
Yep. He was hurt before, and that does it. Splat, splat.
And actually, since we are worried about the boss a little bit, I might as well hit the boss too. I will use Surge and take away another attack with my magic sword. Oh dear, that's not gonna hit.
Nope. Swish.
What a waste. All right,
Did you use your bardic?
I bardic when I helped. I
Wouldn't
don't
be
think
enough.
I need to get 10. Yeah, I can only use it for attack. I can't use it for damage, can I?
No.
You can use it for other things, but not for damage. No.
That's fine.
This goblin comes up and he's gonna take a swat at Hep. 16.
Nope.
Oh. He looks at his scimitar. What's wrong? That's good. It's a
Yeah.
good swing. Celine, you're up.
Worked yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm going to Toll the Dead again. And oops. I should have just rolled the damage. On the boss.
Nice.
Okay.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
If it's missing any of the hit points, it's a D12. Nice.
Pair
You
of
rolled a
zeros.
zero!
What?
That's
Both
so rough.
natural ones.
How can
Minus
you even
1.
get-
Boy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That is
Holy
a bad roll.
smoke.
Woo!
It
That's 9 damage for
blindsided
that bad
him.
boy.
Yeah, you don't need to roll damage. I'm just gonna kill him. That was ridiculous.
Oh, the
That
9
is
damage are really
awesome.
good.
Yeah.
He leaned into it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just stare him in the eye and point at him, and you just hear a bell
Dong.
clang, and then he drops dead.
Yep. Yeah.
That's awesome.
He covers his ears for a moment. He goes ah, and then he just collapses to the side.
That spell's fucked up.
Oh,
This goblin can only really get a good shot in on Rain, so he's gonna run in there and take a swing at him. And 14 is gonna miss.
All right.
As Rain is wearing studded leather armor, but he also dodges quickly to the side.
Hell yeah, my
Nice.
bro.
And the boss is dead. And Rain is up actually, and he's going to
finish him.
Sick blade.
just
Ooh,
runs
a
him through, but
psychic
then
blade.
he uses another one
Ooh.
and misses. So
Misses.
he's got the Yeah, this is like a one of the rogue
The psionic.
subclasses. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he leaves them alive, wounded but alive, and Acacius is up.
Does he get the D6 from the slash and a D? Oh, that's from the Goblin. Okay, never mind. He gets
Okay.
a D6 plus 3. Okay.
Going to go for that the Eldritch Blast.
I think this is the last one, and that's a hit.
Hopefully
There's
I actually
2
kill
left.
it. 8.
-8. That does it. And the goblin goes down.
Mm-hmm.
And he
Come on, Hanan, you can hit him.
collapses onto the wooden planks in front of him, and they break, and he submerges into the goop beneath
Oh,
and slowly floats
disgusting.
away.
I didn't mean to desecrate a body.
Oh, there is one goblin left, actually.
Yeah.
Yep.
Underneath.
Right by
They live
Jules,
down
yep.
here, they die down here. It is the circle of life.
The circle of life.
Anything else to follow that up with, Acacius?
Nope.
Then Hanan, you're up.
All right. No, there's a goblin over there. He's
Yep.
gonna. Imp is gonna go over there and do the help action, and Hanan is going to very pointedly be paying more attention to what's coming up behind them, and he's gonna ready an action to cast Eldritch, move his hex over, and Eldritch Blast if there's something hostile.
Okay. You still get the impression that it's a ways off. It's not like right around the corner or something like that.
Yeah, you've seen scary movies
Mhm.
before. You get that idea, and then it's not.
Sounds
So
good.
it's the guy at the back.
Jules.
Oh, is the guy at the.
All right, well, let's get this guy. So, what does the help action do? Just gives me advantage.
Advantage, yep.
Yeah.
Okay. First attack. 10, probably not.
Misses.
And second attack. 20.
That's better.
Plenty. That's gonna do
10
it.
damage.
Oh, you run him right through with the scimitar. And he when the Eldritch, no wait, who was the last one to attack him? Guess it was actually you. Yeah,
Well,
so
actually,
he
if I
just
had
runs up to
advantage-
you, and he runs right onto your scimitar, and he looks at you. You can see in his eyes, they did not expect that to happen. And his eyes close slowly as he falls off your blade onto the floor.
That wasn't supposed to happen.
Actually, because I had advantage, the first attack would have hit too.
Fair enough.
So it was
They
the rapier
both
that
do the
got him.
job then.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so the goblins have been dispatched. What are you guys gonna do to? Are you gonna? You guys can take a short rest if you'd want to, or you can
Yeah,
keep going.
definitely.
Not if
And
there's a
search-
monster
and
following
And
us.
search these little monsters.
Okay.
Do we risk having that one monster come up, faster? If we...
Yeah, I think
I don't
a
think we
short
need
rest
a
is
short
worth it.
rest. We didn't use much.
You know what?
Well,
we're
I'm the only one
we're
who
gonna
took
have
damage.
to end. We're gonna have to end for tonight.
Yeah.
So
Pretty
we might
soon.
as well take a short rest.
But then we don't know if we're going to get attacked by creatures, so
Yeah, 'cause
we should decide that
the
next time.
mighty YouTube God says you must rest.
Yeah.
I think as well, getting Hep back his action surge, and
Yeah,
I think if
and
Hanan
superiority.
cast any spells, we might as well take it.
I didn't use a single spell slot last night.
Awesome.
Nice.
So, are you gonna what are you gonna do with your short rests?
Well,
Is
anyone who
anyone?
doesn't need it should search the bodies and the barrels and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, I'll do that.
But I need
Okay.
it, so I'll take a hit die.
A whole bunch of crap and one potion.
Do.
Can I like Arcana
Um,
check it or something to see what it is?
I believe you can in 5e. You can test it for a little bit.
Cool.
Take a
Um,
slurp, switch it around,
Is
spit it
it
back in.
Arcana?
Let me see. Roll it. Why don't you just roll Arcana?
I need 6
We'll get the
points.
details of it next time.
How did I roll? Yeah, this is a 12. I didn't roll that well.
You feel
Happy?
tougher. It is resistant to some kind of damage, but I won't tell you what type of damage for a 12. Potion of resistance.
Cool.
And we'll call it there. And we'll figure out if you guys get attacked by what's behind you or if you move on next time. But you do get the benefits of your short rest. Go ahead and take that stuff into account and make any
Awesome.
accounting that you need to do.
I'll
If
hand the
anyone-
potion to Jules or Hep, since they're the ones that are usually going to get hit by stuff.
I'm gonna take the damage. Oh,
If
good.
anyone needs to spend a hit dice, Acacius will use his Song of Rescue. You'll get an extra d6
Oh,
hit
okay.
points
I'll
back.
take that then.
So he's just gonna be softly reading out loud from his like book or something like that. It's not loud. It's just very soft.
Nice.
The potion of resistance, you roll a d10 for what type of damage it's resistant to. And I'm just not going to yet because you don't know. So
Oh, cool.
I also have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
So in Magic Inspiration, if a creature has a Bardic Inspiration die from you and casts a spell that restores hit points or deals damage, the creature can roll the die and choose a target, and the Noah roll does add a bonus to hit points. Because they're gonna use this or lose this, can they use that? Because they're gonna lose their Bardics. Can they use that for
short rest healing rather
Yeah.
than casting
Yeah.
healing?
I don't know.
Don't
They
think
can't
so.
cast. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It
Good
was a
to
nice
know.
thought while it lasted.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Okay. Welcome to the sewers.
Right
That's
on.
a fun place
Oh
to
yeah.
be.
By the way, if Jules, if you heal up, or even Hep, if you heal up more than your hit point modifier, make sure you mark that because you still have the aid spell and you can have 5 more than original.
I only got exactly what I needed.
Okay. Very well.
Your hit
But
hit
if anyone
point
else
max is up.
uses, if anyone else
Right.
got hit, you can do that. But there you go. Good to know.
All right.
Cool.
Thanks
Thanks,
for playing,
everybody.
and we'll
Indeed.
see
Thank you.
all next week.
Well, so let's see here. Well,
XP, yeah.
we probably
Oh,
won't
yeah.
be hearing from each other before next
Right.
week. So happy Thanksgiving as well.
Oh yes, happy
yes.
Thanksgiving.
Happy American Thanksgiving.
Indeed.
Yeah, yeah.
We had ours a while ago.
Yep.
I get both. My
Oh, yeah?
my company is
He
the
stands
company I
on the
work for
border.
is Canadian and American, and we get both.
Nice.
It's sweet. Let's see. I'm gonna give you guys. I don't have the calculation ready. I'm gonna award XP at the start of the next session.
Okay.
Okay,
cool.
And
just as a
unless you guys think you're gonna level up from it.
Let's
We're not
see
gonna get
here. How many
2,000.
Probably
No.
not.
Okay.
Yeah, we still need a
We need
lot.
2,050.
Right. Yeah.
Just-
Okay. I'm not gonna give
Not
2,050.
getting that much.
Damn,
Yep.
too bad.
just out of curiosity, did we actually do our experience last time? Because I think
Yeah.
we didn't
did.
finish the night, did we? Okay.
Yeah,
I think we did. You might have dropped early one night.
Okay.
So tell.
You should have 4,450,
50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not there.
except for Hanan.
Right, that's 4250.
4,450. 550. There we go.
All right.
Cool.
Oh, getting
All
close to
right.
that second set of attacks.
One day.
Yeah.
Cool.
Level 5
Okay.
is great.
Well, thanks everybody, and
Yep.
I'll catch you next time.
All right,
Yeah,
it's time
good
to
night.
rock and
Later.
roll.
Bye.
Great
Good
weekend.
morning.
Later.
Bye.
All right.